Hello. Uh, do I want this? Is this the vibe? No, this is not the vibe. Where's? Hold on. This is the vibe. Prince. Might be a ghost, and they say I'll never know, but baby. Anyway, how we doing today, chat? It's been so long since I've talked to you guys. I'm so. I gotta restart Spotify. You missed the song completely because I'm a fool. A fool. It's okay. As long as you can hear me. But that's going to be a little awkward. But yeah, it's been a long time. Before I switch over, let me explain where I've been. So, we all remember my 24-hour stream that I did, which I managed to do. I am. I am indeed back. So we all. Hold on, let me turn on my music. That one jam over talking. Okay, there we go. All right. So we all remember my 24-hour stream. Right, right. It went off successfully, I think. In my opinion, one of the best streams I've ever done. Just the fact that I was able to do it for 24 hours. So, pat on the back for me. Anyway, at the end of that stream, what happened was a ice storm hit my area, and this ice storm was also mixed with a rain/thunderstorm. So, lightning struck two trees near my house yet when this happened. My power was out for basically a week. I got it back Friday. I got my power back Friday. But I had to go somewhere for the weekend. Kind of like a mini vacay. I was doing like I was staying in a hotel. And so I couldn't stream there either. And then yesterday I wanted my social interaction day where I wasn't streaming. I was just hanging out and talking to people. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Or Monday. And Tuesday I was just dead to the world. And now we're back today with Warren. So, I'm a little bit out of the loop when it comes to Warren stuff. I don't know what's all happened. Hello, EP. Welcome in. Um, so I'm a little confuzzled on things. That's okay. Vin, aka Xavier, told me beforehand that Pebble and him had a bit where they had to come save me from the beast. So I'm starting. I'm starting in the water sublevel. So it's a little confusing. And I'm just doing it for the bit. I have no reason to be here. I'm just vibing. So when I switch over, that's where I'm gonna be. And then I hope they come and save me. Um no. Anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much my end on things. Um Anything else happened? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna let it happen in character. I'm not gonna say what just happened, what I just witnessed transpire. I'm just gonna let it happen naturally. So I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna pause my music. So boop, get paused and get muted, nerd. And I'm gonna head on over. So, Goose. And fishy. Fishy, fishy. Fishy, 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 fishy.
My boy!
Oh!
I fell.
My boy.
Oh. Hi. 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 Hello. I need
I
to...
saved you.
You did save me. Why?
Don't put the piranha on the boat. We can't. I can't hear you.
Um,
Speaking.
I'm not speaking.
Speak to me, my boy.
Speak to me, my boy.
I'm trying to type. I know I'm muted. I'm trying to fix my
Oh, and
name.
the sea beast took his speech.
Dear God. You
Dear
got him.
God. What
He
did
might
it do
never
to
speak
you?
That, oh
again.
shit, that's not. These fools made me misspell my name.
Oh.
do to him? What do we do?
And 7. Rin
He's so cunty.
Yeah?
Look at him.
live.
Sea beast stole his speech and made him cunty.
God.
No,
they
the sea
stole his
beast.
body.
The sea beast didn't make me cunty. I'm just born cunty. What are you talking about? You know who I
Maybe
am?
not.
I'm motherfucking Orion. That's oh okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, how did I get here? Why am I here? Where am I?
Oh, the sea beast got you. The beast
Sea
got you.
beast.
We saved
Oh.
you.
You saved me.
Yeah.
Mm.
We saved you from the beast.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving me. I was thirsty. Yippee! 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 All right, let's get out of here.
We need to get back to this episode now.
Why do we need to get it? So, anyway, Cat, am I right? Why is there a clock?
Yeah.
What is that clock for?
It's scary. Don't worry about it.
I was from a
I
bit.
got eaten by a chair one time.
Oh,
Not a chair, a bed.
Oh,
I got
sorry,
eaten by
that's
a
my
one
bad.
time.
oh, why the hell would you get
I put
eaten
that
by a
there.
bed? Is it freak hours in the halls? Did I miss something? Did I miss a staff meeting?
What?
Well,
What?
What?
like stuff?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if we were staff, if we are staff, we are freaky
We're
staff.
not. We're definitely not.
Well, this does feel like a job.
What did you say? Well, Mal? What?
What? For what?
Child!
We said we're definitely. I said we're definitely not scarf, and you went well.
Oh no, I was saying well to something else.
Okay. Alright.
We're definitely not stuff, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
There's no well to that. I
In
think
all
if we were
fairness,
staff, we would have a lot more clearance.
There is a staff member called Dr. Freak. So
Yeah.
Maybe
wait, I
that's
thought you said,
something.
I thought you said we're not allowed, you know, we shouldn't call him that
I
anymore.
don't care anymore. I don't
Okay.
care anymore. I
Okay.
don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
Uh-oh. What happened? What happened while I was being taken by the sea beast? Who hurt my boy?
Maybe we take our time going back. Maybe we take our time.
No, we
Hang
should
out
go
a
back.
little bit.
Just in case it comes back.
What? Ooh, pumpkin.
You're welcome.
What the hell is this?
It's a crime scene.
There's a crime scene. There's a dead body.
There's like a dead guy.
There's a dead body? Does
Yeah,
Yes, there is.
look at him.
anyone have a stick?
Around.
I have sticks, yes.
Can you give me a stick?
Why?
I have a stick. It's okay.
Are we poking the body?
Hey, are you dead? Hey,
I think
Hey.
they're not dead.
hey. 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 Hey.
Orion, I think they're dead.
No, yeah, they seem pretty dead.
Guys,
Here,
you know
I'll-
what this means? Guys, you know what this means?
Where's my blood bag? I don't have it on me.
Well, I guess that too. But do you know what this means?
What? What does it mean?
This is the first normal thing we've seen since we've been here. A real dead body that's not springing to life, that's gonna chase us through the halls It's an actual dead body.
Oops.
No,
Can
you're
we pretend
definitely.
that didn't happen,
No,
please?
It's contaminated as a crime scene!
No, wait. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Can we all pretend that didn't
No, I
happen,
did it.
please,
I'll
for
take the
my
fall.
sanity?
No, I'll take the fall. They call me Mr. Fall Guy.
Oh yeah, I cleaned up the blood. It's on my towel now. That's why there's no more
Yeah.
blood stain. Yeah.
So,
Are you taking the blood?
Yes.
Okay, I need
Can
to
I
tell
take the
Lupin something then.
Okay, that's fine.
but I thought if I thought
What?
It's okay.
who's gonna do the bottles if I'm
What?
I
nothing.
know what happens. Out of character, I know what happens. In character, I'm clueless. Anyways, we should go.
Am I going to
What are you talking
prison?
about?
That's the whole reason I'm touching this thing.
It's
I mean,
just a
I don't
dead
know.
guy.
It is a dead guy.
You're stepping on him. Don't step on him. That's
Oh,
just
sorry.
disrespectful.
Yeah, no, I don't mean. Yeah, I
We
agree
need to
with
go
that.
back to the safe zone before something shows up.
Well, let me take this in for a moment because this is probably gonna be the most normal thing I'm gonna see since I've been here. So just let me, as morbid as it is, just let me take this in, okay? This is the
Yes, but
first.
there is. All right.
I need like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
You enjoying it? You enjoying the smell of rotting corpse, Orion?
Well, it doesn't
enjoy
smell
it.
yet. It doesn't smell yet. I mean, if it was rotten, we'd
It's been
see.
here a while. It definitely smells. It's very strong.
Oh, then maybe I'm just nose blind.
Perhaps.
Pick it up.
Please don't try to pick it up.
I don't know. I wanna. I did say I was gonna put my hands all over this body to make sure.
Alright, you're getting quite enamored with this. I mean, I know I just picked up the blood from it, but also that
Well,
It's just a dead body. I'm not
it
understanding
is, it is just a body.
what the hype is.
Should we move it?
Just a dead.
I was
I
thinking
would
we
say
could take
probably.
it back to the safe zone.
I
We
don't
can
know
move
if
it.
should,
We can move it to
'cause
the
if something
alleyway.
is-
Well,
We
Xavier already
definitely
cleaned the
should.
blood. Xavier
No,
already cleaned the blood.
in this, well, no, in the sense of not only do things kind of track blood and dead
Right.
things down, if something is like actively trying to take care of this stuff, it
I
might
don't
get
think
pissed
they.
off.
Why would they care? I mean, if they want it, they can always just come into the safe zone.
Well, it
and take it
depends on
from
what it
us.
is, because we don't know if it's a hazmat fucking with this stuff.
Well, why else would this all be cordoned off?
I don't know. I don't know how. Do you know how weird some of this shit is?
That is
How
true.
Hey
that
man,
is
there's
true.
more drugs
oddly
back here for you to
specific
steal.
theming of
Oh,
some
really?
entities.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're all empty.
Yeah, they're all empty.
Hmm.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
I see a
It's
couple on the floor.
No, it's alright. I have enough.
Okay. I'm just saying, I don't mind moving it.
Oddly specific some entities like themes are. I would
This is
rather.
true.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a police entity or like a.
Hey,
fucking-
listen, my
like
girlfriend's a cop. I know.
entity.
Listen. My girlfriend's a cop.
Your
So,
girlfriend's
like-
a cop, but I don't think an entity would care that your girlfriend's a cop.
Well, I mean, if it's a
Oh.
cop, they can bond over cop things and then just be like, I was trying to do my civic
Well,
duty.
yeah, but it wouldn't bond with you over it, and I don't think it's your civic duty to step into a crime scene.
Well, to be
take
fair,
blood
we
from
all
somebody
just
and
kinda-
leave.
That's not. We don't care about that.
And to be fair, we all did kind of just, the three of us
We all did
now.
just contaminate.
Yeah.
I have gloves.
I
just
also
need to
have
get rid of
gloves.
these. Yeah,
Your gloves have
so-
holes in them.
Oh
Your
shit, you're
gloves
right.
do have holes in them. Mine don't. Mine are
Mine
just
don't have
normal
them.
gloves.
And you also have gloves. Oh shit. That's okay.
Yes. Well done.
That's okay.
I think we should
So-
take it back to the safe zone.
I don't think we should take the body back to the safe zone. I think we should move it though.
Why not?
Why?
Well, because I
Where
mean,
would we put
Why
it?
not?
in the
In the
alleyway.
safe zone.
Why would we put it in the alleyway?
Well, because then at least
just
back
seems
there.
just-
People don't
that's
come and
just
touch the dead body that's
Yeah.
opened.
Yeah, but in the fucking
Xavier-
empty drug-ridden.
Who else
alleyway-
other than Xavier goes in the drug alleyway? Let's be real here.
That was like the first place I went to check after
Okay, but-
seeing the body.
Okay, but yeah, but like, do you go back there now? I mean, of course you're with us, but like nobody else does it.
yeah,
Who goes back there?
I do.
still think we should take the body back to the safe zone.
How do we even
and
take
to-
the body back to the safe zone? I don't.
I just don't see a point. It
I do. Organ harvesting.
Do we know if the organs are any good? How long
Probably
has it been up
not.
here?
We'll
Hang
find
on.
out.
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
how
things
long is
happen
it?
very
Do we know how long it's been up here for?
Well, judging
No
by
idea. I'm sure we could work out if they're viable.
the color of the skin, maybe not super long because I mean,
where it's been shot, I definitely don't think those one.
let me turn
I'm
it just a little
considering.
bit.
Hang on, I'm
Let me
thinking.
let me turn it a little bit so you can. All right.
Well, no, because I'm trying to. I have to. I don't have any tools. It would
Oh, what do you
depend
need?
on what was struck and what damage was done.
What kind of tools do you need?
Do you have any medical tools for me to poke around and see if there's a thing
I
in
have
there?
a first aid kit.
Does it have any like scalpels or like any
Probably.
of those kind of? Okay.
Check.
Yeah, let me see. 'Cause I need to look and see if there's damage done to it. Because if a bullet went through it or some shit, no, it's not gonna be usable. It's damaged. Exposure to the air and do we? No, there's no thermostat. We can't see how hot it is in here.
In all fairness, okay, our injuries sometimes heal quicker or slower, and this
I don't
body's
know
been
if
up here
that.
a while, and there's been no sign
Yeah,
of
but does
decay
that
or
count
anything like
for
that.
dead bodies
Well, I'm not
though?
sure.
You
All I'm
know?
saying is this body has been up here a good few days at
Yeah.
least, and there's no decay.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely
'Cause
sure how things like that work, but I'm pretty sure it should be icky
it
by
would
now.
depend. It would depend
Does anybody have
on
string?
how hot or cold. If it's
String?
cold
I
up
do.
here, no, the body's gonna last longer.
It's usually colder
Things
up here.
decay doesn't happen as
How much do you
quickly if
need?
it's
Just like
cold.
one.
Okay.
The main thing is if it's ruined by the air and if the organ itself is damaged. Because clearly there's no like healing factor at the moment with it because it would be healed.
What about this? Can you use
It
this?
looks quite static.
Oh, maybe.
Looks like I just made that my wittiness.
Yeah, but if it had the same healing factor we do typically while we're living, then this wouldn't be.
Do you think they got 3 chances, or
It
do you think
wouldn't
they
be as
died,
bad. I'd assume that it would be their last chance if they're staying dead.
or do you think?
I don't know how
Oh,
it works for maybe other
You did
places have
present the
less
idea that
chances.
they were from, though, that they're a mimicry.
Yeah, that's true. That it could be from outside of here. If it is, I don't know how that would
if
mix
something
well.
dies and gets brought in here, will it be brought back to life with the chance thing, or
Well,
is it if it's?
I
Wait, hold on.
don't think
Remember
so.
how I brought up the idea of implants, like tracking implants?
Yeah,
Shall we search? We could search them for one. We could, like,
we
cut open
could.
their arm or their brain or something.
Again,
Maybe
I'm all
some
for
medical
carrying the
implants
body if
is-
we are taking it back, but I just need to figure out how to pick this thing
Well,
up.
it's probably better to do it in a more, you know. well,
We could
how
take it to
efficient
HQ.
would
We
that
could
be?
throw it in the.
We don't
That's
really have a
true, we do
cold
have an HQ.
box. We don't have
Well,
a cold box to store
can
it in.
make
If
it
we bring
cold.
it back, the
Yeah.
safe zone's too
We have
warm. It
ice.
would start to decay.
No, in our safe, in our little
You
dumb
know?
shit HQ, we have a little.
We have a little area where we just kind of
Do we have
hang
like
up
a
and
cooler we can bring it? Because we could just
We have the
harvest
cloning
stuff
pod,
up
we
here.
can
We
put-
don't
we
need
have
to take
ice.
the
We
whole
can
box.
definitely
Yeah.
make one.
And we
Make
could
a
put it in that
cooler.
pod that you made for no reason.
No.
Not
That's
Borber's
a
pod.
suspicious way to talk about a pod.
Well,
I made
You
it.
need to get better.
Mouse chill. Well, no, Mouse chill. I wouldn't say that, but it's Borber's pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You made a second bird out of it?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't ask how.
Just know we are
I have 2 birds now. One of them's
we are
invincible.
geniuses when we
Strange
want to
things
be.
happen.
Revolutionizing.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I tried to word that. Come on, be so fucking for real. Come on.
I rolled for
Come-
what? You don't know what I rolled for.
Come on.
You don't know what I rolled for.
I can make it worse. No, I won't. But anyway, how do we get this thing back to the zone?
I can go get ice from the safe zone if we want. I'll run back. and
Yeah,
get it.
because I think moving it would possibly fuck with it.
Alright, I'll be
But
back.
if we got a cooler, then yeah.
I got it.
So how are? Wait, Why is he?
So
Hold on.
how did you guys make a second bird?
I'm gonna be so for real. He's the one that did everything. I just built the pod, but I don't know, because the seagull, we got a seagull, right? Well, we didn't get the seagull. Well, I found the seagull, brought the seagull down. The seagull started talking to his bird. We left his bird and the seagull alone for a little bit. Then Xavier's like, "Hey, build this pod." I'm like, "Okay." So I built the pod, and the next thing you know, there's two birds.
What's the pod meant to do?
Um, I think you fucking bastard. I think it's like
You
a.
can just tell me.
I think it's like a duplicate. Well, because I don't. I think you duplicated the bird. I don't know. Again, I don't know the whole science behind it.
Okay. To fucking get Luban to tell me what fucking shit is going on right now. I need to know because he's the one that runs this bit, so I can't just be like, "Oh yeah, I found fucking organs." I gotta like actually figure out what the hell is up. So we might need to like put a temporary thing there. I don't know.
Where's my armor stands?
I'm
Hold on.
running in this body.
Hold on.
Body Luban.
Where's my animatronics that I made for our pizzeria? Where?
What am I finding in this body, Luban? They call me Mr. Medical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it would take to eat this thing. In a
The
survival
dead
sense.
body?
In a survival sense, yeah. And
I
like a
don't think you
weird.
would want to. When you eating a dead person can inflict a
So
psychological damage.
to the person.
Typically it's called it's typically called mad cow's disease. I can't remember what it's called for people, but it's
Oh, isn't that the
essentially
zombie
that.
thing? Don't you get turned into
Sort
zombies?
of? No. It's I'm trying to remember exactly what it does.
Hey, why do you want to know about the bird?
I was just curious.
It's okay. This clone can't die. The bird he made.
Hello.
Hello.
I have the cooler.
How the hell are we gonna get it in the cooler?
It causes like a psychosis effect. I can't really remember.
What are we talking about?
I
He
said
was asking how long it would take to eat the body, and I said you probably shouldn't do that. It can cause a psychosis effect.
Oh, that's
and
only
fuck
if
up
you
your
eat certain
mental.
parts. That's if you eat the brain. You'll get kuru.
why?
Oh no, it's like a psychological thing.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Why is it just the brain? Like,
Um,
true or false or not? Like, why do people just think the brain? Well, actually, never
I
mind.
think there's a. If I remember correctly, there's not actually an explanation behind that, is there? Some people believe it's a aspect of the consciousness. because it's definitely, I don't know if it's an entirely
Hello.
psychological reaction. Kuru has a very, very physical effect on the body, so there clearly has to, there's something
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you for the raid.
Kuru
going on
is
with.
is the physical shit. It's also a psychological thing.
Mhm.
You can typically, after committing cannibalism, people tend to develop psychosis and different psychological
makes sense.
maladaptive coping mechanisms.
Psychedelic.
No.
No. But it's typically not, even in a survival sense, it's not typically a good idea because you're kind of limiting your time still by doing that.
So who do you
doing
think
all that
shot this
much.
poor fucker? You think it was a
Probably, I don't know, it's a fucking drug alleyway, so probably over drugs, I'd have to assume.
So do you think this person was already well, okay. Well, no, because
Well,
then
I
if
don't
it
know, cause my thing is if it can mimic things from outside, it could be. That's also why I'm hesitant to use any organs or anything, because it could just be a mimicry. It might not be an actual person, or it could be an actual person. We don't actually know.
a mimic.
Yeah, well, like mimicry, like the
What are you
action of,
doing?
yeah, he's pointing a bow at it. That will.
Why?
A mimic.
What?
It
No,
could
put it away.
be a mimicry, which isn't necessarily a mimic, but it's a, it's a copy of a different scenario. So it's possible it's not a real person. It could
Well,
just
time to
be
find out.
something imitating.
Oh.
Well, I don't think that would figure
It
anything
bounced
out.
back.
Turning it.
It bounced. It bounced, guys.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen to dead bodies.
Ow.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. No, that's not what normal dead bodies do. I don't know if we want to touch that thing anymore. You're stepping on it. You're stepping on it.
Ah, gross.
Ew. Now you got gunk on your
I don't think we
shoes.
should be touching it so much.
Yeah, no, that's not what a normal dead body
No.
does.
Yeah.
Okay.
See.
Nope, let's not fuck with it anymore.
Oh, there's more. Guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of that everywhere.
Guys, there's two more chalk outlines with no bodies.
Well,
There's
there's
three.
one in the
There's
alleyway
one.
as well.
Yeah, there's more. There's just no other body. It is so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's an actual person. It's unfortunate.
Fucking pebble.
We don't know if it's a person. I don't know how safe it is to use anything from it.
Still want to take it back to the safe zone?
Perhaps we shouldn't.
Just in case, if there's a way we can figure out if it is just like a normal, if it
And we
like,
could throw it in the pod.
Maybe for now we leave it until we know more.
Yeah, if we find out, if there's a way we can find out more, and if it's like organic and safe, then yeah, we can harvest shit from it. But if we're not sure, I don't know how safe that is, because if it's like not an entity, but a mimicry, I don't know how safe it is to bring it inside, because I don't know if that would cause decay in the safe zone or not.
Yeah, I think we've had enough scares of that for the day. What are you doing?
Why would you do that? What are you doing, boy?
Giving it one last piece of joy and whimsy before
Is this drawing whimsy? We did just trample all over it and...
Ah!
You
Oops!
did like step
Oops.
on its skull. You did like step
You
on its
did.
skull and like get it all over your shoe. If we can
Yeah.
find out a way to tell if it's safe, then I don't mind harvesting shit for it just in case. But if we're not sure, I don't know
There
how
was
safe that is.
soda in the cooler. Does anyone want a soda? No, it's in my hand.
Oh yeah, I'll take a soda.
Okay, have a soda. It's green like you.
Wait, did you take this from the? Did you take this from the?
Yes. It's the only one we had.
Free
I don't
cooler.
have the
Freak.
cooler.
Okay.
No one else is using it. It's just been 17 sodas sat in it for
Oh,
months.
here's your first aid kit. Keep that
Oh,
on
thank you. I have so many.
Yeah. I say if well, we don't have anything that does like scans or anything, which is unfortunate.
For now, we maybe leave it and come back to it another time. I mean, I don't think it's going anywhere right now.
Yeah. Well, if there's a way we can find out that it's safe, then we can take from it. But if we're not sure, then
I think getting some answers about the whole Falsus ordeal.
yeah.
Apollo seems to want to talk to me. Oh, good work. I really should have
Thank
done
God. All right.
that. So I.
Well, that's good at
probably
least.
Yeah, I'll go chat about that and get back to you.
Alright.
Oh,
That's good to keep up
yeah,
with, at
that was
least. It's a lot of pictures for one dead body.
that is
Okay,
true.
my girlfriend's a cop.
One
I know.
guy.
I know.
He's one guy.
Something new all the time, so this is really, you know.
This guy had a gun. This guy back here had a gun.
All of
I
them
also
had
had a gun.
guns. All of them had
All of them
guns.
had guns.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this was like a shootout.
Hmm.
I missed it. What the fuck?
I don't think we don't have guns. All right, you would have lost that fight. Typically, knives to a gunfight aren't very good.
Where did these people
Was-
get guns?
If they're from outside of here, then I wouldn't be surprised. But if they're
yeah,
from
that's
in
probably...
here, then I don't know. Like we stole them. But if they're from out of here, I'm not entirely surprised they would have guns. Or maybe if they just got in here, like maybe they were alive when they just got in here and started just fucking shooting.
I also would, if I had a gun and I suddenly got in here and there were a bunch of people around and I had no, I might also start just wildly shooting.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
And also, if the other guys also had guns, you know, that's like maybe if they
Yes,
didn't
that's-
also have guns, I don't think I'd start shooting. But if they all also had guns,
If
I'd be like, oh
if
shit, I'm about to
I
get fucking jumped.
fell through the floor and was in spooky hallway in unfamiliar place and everyone around me had guns, yeah, probably. Okay. Well, you guys want to come back to the safe zone with me?
Yes, just
Yeah.
1 second.
Do you want to grab the cooler?
No.
I do want to check and see if anyone's seen
There's
the
also-
fucking crystal room.
They definitely haven't. What?
There's also a syringe with blood on it if you want that too.
No, I have enough.
Okay.
Who else is going to be stealing blood and
Alright,
syringes?
it's perfect.
Thank God. That's my thing.
What? What?
You got a problem,
You got a
man?
problem?
You got a problem? Is there an
You got
issue?
an issue?
There's something up here?
No, I think
Yeah, man.
I think the amethyst is a little short
The
today.
harvest is bountiful.
The harvest is very bountiful.
Holy shit, men. Alright,
Holy shit, we gotta go. The men are coming, we gotta get the fuck out of here. There's a miner over there. Can't have that.
Does anybody want to kiss?
Nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I mean, we. Ow.
Buzz.
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 Oh.
Buzz.
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 Buzz. Buzz.
Bzz, bzz.
Buzz.
Buzz. Buzz.
Oh
Buzz.
shit.
Buzz. Buzz.
Buzz. Buzz. Yeah, you didn't get to buzz with us last time. She was
No.
a
Yeah.
boy.
What do you mean?
Buzz.
I was being
Being a little
sacrificed.
grumpy.
I was being sacrificed to the. What do you mean I was being grumpy?
At the time, you were being a little grumpy.
What was I being grumpy
Which is
about?
okay. Remember when you were super frustrated about stuff that was going on? So you were being kind of
Oh, yeah, I don't care anymore.
We were having a joyous and whimsical time being bees, and you were being grumpy. And you
I
didn't
just
get to be
misunderstood the
joyous and
situation.
whimsical.
That's all good. I'm a
You
man.
didn't get to be joyous and whimsical. And we were
Yeah.
being joyous and whimsical, and we were being bees, and you were being grumpy, and oh, creature.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep going.
Fuck away! Why are there so many? Yo!
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, you guys.
Okay.
Hmm?
I just heard a really aggressive "fuck you" and I was like, oh.
Yes, he is specifically talking to us.
Oh.
Because he hates us.
Oh. Okay.
He actually secretly hates Whimsy. Is he pouting? I can't see. I'm not looking.
Yeah, he's spouting.
I love whimsy.
Well, then suck it up and get off the floor. Ow.
Whimsy.
Ow. Ow.
Hamburger.
Ow.
It's like fucking random dialogue. What? Whimsy,
It's-
whimsy hamburger,
Because I was just
whimsy.
because so fucking sleep deprived, I was just going hamburger every time I smacked him with a hammer. It was good.
Didn't you say at the festival you were gonna beat him with hammers?
Oh yeah! Hey, come in.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
All right, I'm happy now. There we go.
Well, I don't know why that was the bit, but alright.
That's not a
No,
bit.
because
He just
you
beat me with
said
hammers.
something.
That's
You said something, and then I said, "Well, I can't beat you with hammers. I'm gonna beat Orion with
Why
hammers
can't
next
you?
time I
Why
see him."
not?
Well,
Why
because
does
then I
it-
feel bad.
Why?
so my physical well-being and harm. I could be brought to harm,
I'll
but
kiss it better if you want.
Wha-
Jesus.
the allegations, man. The allegations.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't-
yeah, yeah, so shut up. Yeah, so shut up. Quit crying. The fuck?
Back.
You've
to the
upset me.
La, 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 la.
You've upset
Hi
me.
guys. Hi. Hi.
I'm so fucking glad Hound Trap's gone. Can we talk about that? That would have sucked. I don't know what he did. It had to have been worse. It was definitely worse. There's no way it goes.
I'm
just
still
goes away like that,
confused
right?
out of the. I guess.
I'm
yeah.
also confused. I'm gonna find out. It had to have sucked. But right now, I'm kind of just glad that it's gone because that would have been awful, terrible, sucky.
I mean, if you miss it, I could probably go get it back. I'm kidding.
No, don't. don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke, lad.
Okay,
Holy
I won't.
shit, He's getting a different accent.
Sorry.
Don't even joke, lad.
Sorry, I won't.
Alright. Get on those.
Where is this? Is it the creeper?
No, we're not blocking.
Funny, I think it might be funny.
We're not blocking the door with high quality cobblestone.
I'm gonna bury him in his house.
The thing was glitching out. I had to
Yeah, it'll
get away.
despawn eventually.
It was loud.
Hey, here you go.
Oh,
Here you go, Short King. The North Pole misses you. Oh, fuck. No, wait. Wait.
come here.
Mally's gonna hurt
Come
me.
here.
This is no longer a bit.
Oh goodness.
I'm glad that my
I've got
physical.
my other boy.
Alright.
What? Were you looking for Apollo?
Alright, 07, keep me updated.
Oh, were we all not going together? I thought we were all looking for Apollo. Did I misread the
I
room?
assume it's a private conversation, but I'll let you guys know when I know.
Yeah, I don't know how Apollo would feel
Thank
if
you,
he
Apollo.
like to Xavier was like, "Ayo, bro, we gotta talk," and then 3 guys pull up.
I'm sure Apollo would not care.
This is
No?
true, but also.
Oh, one, we don't really- one- Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but-
yeah. No. I'm just saying though, I like
Mhm.
the 3 of us pose no real threat yet to Apollo
Yeah, we're
because I
also-
mean Apollo hasn't done anything for. Well, I mean, listen, we're all capable, right?
I don't know, me and him had a chat the other day.
Wasn't his fault.
Yeah,
No, well, I'm just saying, like, the 3 of us,
he seems chill.
we're like powerhouses, okay? We're we're like the bouncers.
I wouldn't say that.
we're not like bouncers.
No, I don't think so.
I don't bounce.
You hop.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
No, I hop.
you. The same
There's a
thing.
difference.
No,
Your trampoline.
There's a difference. This is true.
I could
You do.
throw you up and
bounce.
ball and
This is
dribble you like basketball.
You will not be dribbling
Don't do
anything. boy.
that. Don't do that to him.
Bung, 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 bung. Oh, sure, he can hit me with hammers, but I can't dribble him like a basketball. I see how it is.
Do you not want him to hit you with hammers?
Not really.
You'd be sad if
Don't
I
hit-
stopped doing
don't-
that.
Not really. The hammers hurt, man.
Don't hit him with hammers if he
Because
doesn't
then I'd
want to
start
be hit
hitting
with
other
hammers.
people with hammers.
Or you could just not hit
And then
people
be
at
jealous.
all with hammers.
Okay, but it's really funny.
If they don't want to be hit with hammers, don't hit them with hammers.
I'll hit the other guy with hammers.
I am the other guy.
I know, but
You're not hit. Why would you?
If they don't want to be hit with hammers, let's not hit them with hammers.
I'm gonna
Ask
go-
First. It's
I'm gonna
the
go live
polite
out in the
thing to do.
halls.
it is polite. But okay,
No.
I will ask. I will ask.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Come back.
Where's my boy?
Okay, whatever.
Yay!
Is he in the infirmary?
I don't know.
You just
I wonder where
ask him.
Apollo is. I did. I asked.
Where
so
you
he's
at,
still-
boy?
Yeah, I said my boy. Going into his drug.
Alright, he's gonna go on a search for Apollo.
Did he just younger?
What's up?
I don't know. He's like, I'm going to go into his drug lab and then
Hmm,
faded away.
a drug lab.
That's what I want to know. What drug lab?
here?
Wasn't in the
What
drug
drug lab?
basement. The drug lab.
Oh, that makes sense.
Easily.
This a drug lab?
I guess.
Oh.
There's the up. Oh, and there's the. Oh. I fell into the drug lab.
Oh. Sheep.
How do we leave? Oh, it's right here. Okay,
Oh.
makes sense. Don't go digging through the drug lab.
Well, listen, they might have the good shit.
Don't dig through the hospital's drug lab. That's not for us. It's for the hospital. Get up here, boy.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Get up here, boy.
What the hell are these books? No. That's cool. Tell me why I should
I'm
turn my
pretty
head.
Sure I'm pretty sure it's all medical stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being the only doctor that's like awake all the time.
Well. Yeah. They're over there. I see them.
If you do genuinely have a problem with Xavier hitting you with hammers, you can like say so, right?
Yeah. He's not gonna
'Cause
stop.
I thought it was a bit, I was under the impression it was a mutual bit.
Yes, Mal. I love being hit with hammers for the bit.
Well, I used to get stabbed all the time, and that was kind of that was the joke. So
That's not a
I
joke,
just
Mal.
kinda assumed it is.
No.
If it's mutually agreed upon, yeah.
Why would you agree to be stabbed? Stabbing hurts.
It was because people thought it was funny. And
That's not. Then they're sick and twisted. You don't.
no, I
Well,
don't think so.
the person stabbing you is, yeah, for thinking it's funny.
Pretty much everyone thought it was funny.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah. Anyways, not the point. I was under the impression that it was a mutual bit. So I didn't know. But if you genuinely have an issue with it, you can tell him, and if I'm around, I'll ask him to stop.
Okay.
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 Yes, I thought it was a mutual bit. I didn't know that it was a mutual bit.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not
Why
correct.
are you red?
That's not correct.
Why are you red? Why are you red? Why did you suddenly turn?
Just
purple?
pretend that's. Just pretend that's.
Why
one? There we
are
go.
you evil boy?
No, I've been blue the whole
Why
time.
is Autumn still live but not live?
You want to go spy on them?
No, that's rude.
I want to know what they're talking about.
Autumn, why are you live but not?
I want to know what they're talking about.
Spying is rude. No, we're not gonna eavesdrop.
What if we just went for a walk over their area, back and forth, and just catch?
You can do that. I'm not going to do that.
No, I won't do that.
I don't like it when people eavesdrop on me. I'm not gonna eavesdrop on other people.
Oh, fair enough.
That would be far too. I'm hypocritical at times, but that would be far too hypocritical of an action for me.
Fair enough.
And plus, Xavier said he would tell us what's up, and I trust him to do so. Zoomies, or are you worried about something?
Zoomies. I don't have really anything to be worried about. I was gone a week and then I come back
I
and
just
things.
like to check.
No, I don't think I'm worried about anything. I feel okay.
Okay, that's good.
Oh my gosh, I miss Sunday. We can have a little bit of Sunday now.
Hmm.
So, during the week, anything that frustrated you?
Hmm. The only thing that frustrated me that happened in the time that you were gone is something that isn't my place to talk about.
That's fine.
Um,
Are you able to say
I can be.
who it was?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
that's fine.
like giving names.
No, that's fine.
But I don't know. Do you ever have those times where like you are talking to people who know that you know them and know you know like their stuff and know you're not stupid, and then they lie to you but like very poorly but insist upon the lie in like a genuine sense as if you are stupid?
Kinda.
That that happened and it annoyed me more than anything else.
Let's see.
But I guess that's kind of the only like big upsetting thing that's gone on for me, you know?
Hmm. No, I get that.
Any people you want to complain about?
Um, well, typical roster. I don't know. Um,
Anything in particular getting on your nerves lately or
mm,
before you exploded for a week?
um, I think maybe I should probably properly clarify my whole why I was grouchy about Xavier.
Yeah.
So I guess I might have misinformed or misunderstood something. It's just I know I said uh we should wait for Xavier, and if Xavier does it, it's all right. But like beforehand, Xavier was real finicky about what people did in the cult room and what was like what don't touch this, don't do this, don't do that. And like it was I wouldn't say strict, but he was fairly strict. And I mean rightfully so. Because uh I don't know how to, I don't know if he's told you, and I don't want to say it if he didn't. Um I don't know. There's a very good reason why he's strict on what people wanted to do, or on what things people do up there, right? And then he was just I don't know, he acted not like himself, if that makes sense. Like I didn't expect
Yeah.
him to climb over everything. That's just out of the norm because he didn't do it beforehand, right? Like he never did it beforehand. And if somebody was climbing on something, I felt like he would have a problem with that because in a way I can see it as it being disrespectful to the owner of the place, you know?
Yeah.
But then I didn't care because it didn't feel like what I didn't properly convey what I was feeling. So I was tripping over my words, and I don't think I feel like maybe if I conveyed that properly, maybe I wouldn't have been as grouchy. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. I know sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes people get frustrated when they don't know how to convey certain things, and that instead manifests into kind of a annoyance, both the situation and oneself, and then it makes you grumpy. Um, I'm assuming the confusion from your perspective based on stuff he's told you was definitely probably valid. I mean, I assume he acted very different to what you typically perceive out there. Um, so I don't think your confusion is like invalid or anything, and then I think it just kind of turned into something else. And that's okay. We just need to figure out maybe a way for during those moments for you to be able to convey at least the idea of what you're feeling.
I know it's not.
You
What? Do I what? Sorry.
continue. Continue.
Oh no, what were you gonna say? 'Cause I was kind
I
of.
was just gonna say. I was just gonna say. Do you know if there's any way in particular you prefer to communicate or find yourself being able to communicate better through?
Good at expressing through pen and paper, book and.
Okay, then maybe carry some blank book and quills on you, and when you find yourselves in moments where you can't really verbalize how you're feeling, write it down and have the person read it or read it yourself.
Okay.
This way you can get your thoughts down on pen and paper first, and you can kind of turn your thoughts into words, and then you can either have them read it themselves or you can turn that writing into verbalization. And that way it's less frustrating to just struggle over your words the entire time, you know?
Mm-hmm. I know it's not okay to air out people's business, but is there a line between airing out somebody's business and if this business could potentially get them hurt and you're concerned?
I'd say if you are concerned about someone's well-being, I have to think about how to word this. No matter what, telling someone else's business is likely going to make that person upset to some degree. Typically, for me, my rule is if I believe it's something that's going to cause serious harm to themselves or others, then I should likely share it with someone who I trust or I know can help the situation, or at least it's someone who I think is should be aware of it at the very least.
I know this would bring harm to someone
Okay. Is
in
it
some
something
way.
you want to share with me, or would you rather?
That's why I'm asking if
Okay.
I
I would say I would say go with what you think feels right about it. If you think it might be good to tell someone about it, even if it's just so they're aware of it, then I think you should do that. I think you should go with what you feel is best. Just be aware that yes, sharing other people's stuff is in some way likely going to upset them if they find out. That's something to be aware of.
well, I guess I'll take that gambit. The whole reason, I guess, the full story is because Xavier made a thing with the Reverend that if people disrespected the space, Xavier would be judged or punished for people's actions.
Hmm. Okay.
And he already went through judgment already because of people's um kind of mishaps. And when like he just got back from that and when I saw him jumping on stuff, I couldn't help but think that maybe it would count towards his judgment and it would hurt him. And that's another reason why I got frustrated is because I didn't want him to get hurt.
Hmm. That makes sense. That's fair.
And I don't know what to do about that. And I can't do anything because he's practically martyred himself. Because his whole reasoning for it is because people are all stuck up on, they do actions because these actions only affect them. Well, now if people do these things, it doesn't just affect them. And
Hmm.
he's hoping that will open people's eyes, and which in one regard, I guess I can get behind, but I don't want him to get hurt.
Not at the cost of his well-being.
Yes.
Hmm. I can understand that. I think that's a valid reason to get be afraid and that turn into frustration. it's something I will keep an eye on as well. Okay,
Okay.
and I'll help look out for him. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything we can do about whatever he made with the Reverend for that, but at the very least, we can try and do what we can to keep it safe. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah. No.
I know it's I know it's kind of not. It's scary. It's scary to know those kinds of things and not be sure if you can or should share those things, as well as I know it's kind of scary the social consequence. I know that can be scary sometimes for some people. So I appreciate you letting me know.
So as far as I'm aware, I'm the only one who knows about that. I have not said a word, and I don't know. I don't want, if something happens and he's not in the right mindset, I don't want him to hurt himself or cause it so he gets hurt himself. Or if people see what he does to, you know,
Hmm.
copy and then maybe take it a little too far and then, you know what I mean?
Hmm. I get you. I get what you mean.
And then on the topic of letting people know about maybe something potentially dangerous, if we're going to be completely open, he
Hmm.
told me that Tim fell in the blood, the cult blood.
Okay. That's
And
important to keep note of.
yeah, and he hasn't been around, which I mean, I guess is okay. Not really, but like, I don't know.
Hmm.
But I don't know.
No, it's something important to keep an eye on. I appreciate you letting me know.
I feel dirty. I know I'm not doing it out of malicious intent or,
Hmm.
but I feel gross.
Guilty
In a way, yeah. Because,
for sharing it, or
well, not for sharing it because I don't want people to get hurt, but like,
Mhm.
it's that the other side of the coin that if it gets back, he might feel like I betrayed his trust and he might not like me. But I hope he would be at least a little reasonable to at least know that I'm not standing on a crate and screaming it through the whole safe zone. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking, to you.
That is the that's the trolley part of this problem. There on one side, it's something that's dangerous and could cause harm to someone, and they trust you to tell you that and to not tell anyone. But on the other end, if you don't tell anyone, you don't know what could happen. And if something bad does happen or does get someone hurt, then what are you to do about that? And not telling anyone obviously keeps that trust as strong as it is, and they won't get upset at you for telling anyone, but you don't know what could happen. And if something does happen, well, then there's no one you can get help from. And while telling someone is good in the sense of you have support now and there's someone who can help you and help them, it also can damage that trust if it gets back to them. And there's no solid winning in that scenario. It's it's really what you feel is right. What the right thing to do is to you. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say I don't think he'd be upset. I think he would be upset to find out if those were things he was trying to keep secret, then yes, I think he'd be upset. But I also think, from my perspective, that it's good because now you have support and he has support. And if something goes wrong, then there's more than just one person that knows and can help. Because if Tim fell in that blood, we know what that blood does to people.
Mm-hmm.
If if they're out there alone and something happens and Tim freaks out or something goes wrong, then no one is going to know besides you. And if you're not there, then there's no keeping an eye. And even if you are there, there's nothing you can say because what are you supposed to say?
Mm-hmm.
It's never going to feel 100% correct in these scenarios. It's really just about what you think the right move is, and maybe a move you make isn't right, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad move to make. We're people who make mistakes and who just want to keep the people we care about safe.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not alone now. And I'll do what I can to help, okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you trusted me to tell me this, and I'm glad to be here for you and for him, okay? Mm-hmm. I wanted to talk about it for. I'm not gonna lie. I've wanted to talk about it for quite some time, at least with you, but I've refrained.
It's scary. It's a lot and it's scary. And no one wants to lose the trust and the bonds that they have with people. And that's okay. I appreciate that you told me. Even if it wasn't right away, I appreciate that you let me know, and I appreciate being able to help you with this.
Have you ever felt like you're stuck in someone's shadow?
In a sense. Probably not the same way you're referring to, but in some sense, yeah.
I think that's also I I don't know. I feel like I'm in Xavier's shadow.
In what sense?
Well, God, how do I explain this? It's like
Do you, before we continue, do you want to go somewhere more private, or are you comfortable sitting here and talking?
yeah, we can go somewhere more private.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Do you want to go to our clubhouse?
Oh, we could go to that clubhouse.
Where's my fucking key? It's here somewhere. My many, many keys. I need to get a fucking wallet at some point. There we go. Let's go. Yeah!
Sorry, there was a sign here, but I accidentally broke it.
Thank you, Lou.
I don't remember a sign being here. What sign?
Boop. Anyway.
Yeah, I did some rearranging. It's not my best
Sit
work.
with me, boy.
I did some
Your PlayStation is going through your TV screen. How did you manage that?
See, I always thought it was just resting on the PlayStation, but I can see it from this angle that yeah, it kind of is going through the TV.
Anyways, continue.
um, like I don't. I'm very aware that there are some things, or well, actually, a lot of things. There's a lot of things Xavier is better at than I am, and like what and how he handles himself.
Mhm.
And, you know, I feel like I've picked up some of that, but sometimes I feel like, and I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying that maybe it's just my own like brain messing with me. But
Mhm.
sometimes I think that maybe he thinks I'm a little stupid because I'm so willing to do things, and he just not uses me, but I'm just a free hand, I guess.
Mhm. You're not stupid. We'll get that down straight. Xavier's good at some things, but he's terrible at other things. Just like every other person is. Everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. Being weak in one area doesn't make you stupid, and it never will. I don't think it. How do I say this? I don't think you need to pick anything up from him. Whether you do or don't, I don't think that matters. I think what matters is you being yourself and being your own person. Doing the things that you want to do and being the way that you want to be, not being someone else or being aspects of someone else. You're willing to do things, and if those are things you want to do, then that's great. But if you also are faced with a situation where you're being told to do something and you're willing to, but you don't want to, then don't do it. Or at the very least, see if there's a pattern where if you don't do it, do they just not? Or do they do it themselves? Or do they only want you to do it? Some things you have to figure out. The answer isn't going to be something spoken, it's going to be a pattern, something you see, and it's something you have to find.
I can tell you every little stupid thing we've done, I've done it. He hasn't. He's he hasn't done it. If that makes sense. Like I'm the one that not has to, but
Have you ever told him no?
no, because
Well,
I.
maybe that might be something to try.
But again, with okay, with
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm the thing that I'm struggling with is while yes, some of the things we do kind of has a potential to backfire on us, and since I'm the one doing it, backfire on me. But like, it is also what sucks me in is that curiosity
Mhm.
of like I wouldn't God, I would never ever stoop to like what Thog claims. But
Mhm.
it is a trial and error type thing, you know? That's with science, it's you have a hypothesis, you test it out, and well it doesn't work and sometimes it does.
Mhm.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
essentially going for.
Yeah, when I say this stuff, I'm not saying to just stop doing things that you want to do. I'm saying if there's opportunity for you to look for a pattern, then look for the pattern.
We're speaking about patterns. It was very apparent last time, but I also kind of think that I'm just the next best thing, I guess, I suppose, because there's this we were having a small conversation in the kitchen, and then Tim rolled up, and then we were all just yapping about stuff, and he shifted. He shifted towards Tim, and then him and Tim kind of verbally, jokingly, question mark, started jumping me with whips and stuff, like quips and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. But then when he's not around, he goes back to being Xavier. And I've noticed that a couple times. And it's just I don't know. I don't know if it's just if I'm filling that hole that Tim left, and that when Tim is around, it's I'm no longer needed. It's just I don't know.
That's valid. I think that's a valid thing to not be be upset about, but also wonder, especially if there's visible changes and patterns.
Because he acts different around Tim. Like,
I've noticed.
so I'm not crazy.
No.
I mean, I was willing to.
He has. I don't see as much. I know you and Xavier hang out a lot in a lot of general senses. And I know, like you mentioned, Tim and Xavier kind of gang up on you, but I've noticed different things here and there.
For a lack of a better word, I don't. I. God, I'm not saying this is it, and again, I can't think of a better word, and maybe you can, if I say it, maybe you can help me figure it out. It's not sinister, but his whole just vibe changes. Like I wouldn't say sinister, but like I don't know what word I would.
Uncaring?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I knew sinister was like that makes it sound too evil. Like I
That
got
makes it sound evil.
Yeah, not evil, not
He
evil.
suddenly gets a cat and like a spin around chair and,
Well,
and a mustache.
he does have slime in a jar. But no. Yeah, uncaring. And it's I don't know.
If those are things that bother you, then it might be something good to bring up with him. And if it's something that he doesn't take seriously or regard genuinely, or if it's something that continues and it's just something you don't want to put up with, then it's okay to remove yourself from that situation.
See, the thing I'm worried about is he tells me, he talks to me, and he talks about how people make him feel like he can't be himself, and he's himself, around me, and I assume he's told you too that he can be
It
himself.
is one thing to be yourself. It's another thing to be yourself and hurt others while doing so. He can be himself, but that doesn't give anyone the right to be a dick. You know?
Mm-hmm.
There's a line between, okay, he's being himself, this is good, but also this is very damaging towards me. That's not something you put up with. Don't damage yourself just for someone else's happiness or being.
I guess it just all loops back around to if I say this, because if I say this, I don't want him thinking he can't be himself, and then he switches up, and then he puts on this mask that.
You can express to him that it's not about him being himself. It's about the way he treats you during certain situations. Because again, being yourself doesn't give you the right to be a dick.
I feel like I'd waste my breath, because I feel like he compartmentalizes people in a sense of importance. And if I said, "Hey, you and Tim I feel like it wouldn't matter.
Then I think that's something you need to think about when you consider your relationship with him. This doesn't make him a bad person or like a evil bastard. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
not what this makes him. But if he's not, if someone in general, not just him, if someone is not willing to consider your feelings and your existence in a relationship, then that's not a safe relationship to be in. If you communicate your issues and those are disregarded entirely, then I think it's safe for you to remove yourself a little bit until it's recognized that if there's going to be a relationship, it needs to be mutual. You are a person just as he is, just as anyone in here is. No one has the right to be an asshole to anyone or treat someone like less than just because you're willing to do stuff or because you're friends. If it's something that upsets you genuinely and honestly, communicate that with him. And if he doesn't listen, then that's something I think you should consider when making decisions. I'm not saying stop being his friend. I'm not saying stop doing your silly dumb shit with him. I'm saying make choices that include your safety and your feelings as well, not just his.
Can I voice a concern that I is illogical and stupid as it may sound?
Never call it stupid.
Well, I mean, when I say it, you'll probably.
A concern is a concern, and a concern is valid, even if it's not based in logic.
It's more of a fear.
Fears aren't stupid. Illogical or not, fears are not stupid.
I just fear that if I say something, I, God, I'm on the slippery slope because I don't want to say this and try and make it sound like I'm, no, because I'm not trying to make him sound like this horrible
I know you're
person.
not. I know you're not.
It's just, I fear that because even though they aren't, he's told me that they're not on speaking terms, him and Tim. They have a weird relationship. And my fear is that if I say something that might not come across right or might feel like I'm scorning him in some way or like utterly betraying him, I would get hurt. And not by Xavier. Because again, I would never think I know he would never outright tell any Tim or anyone to do anything, but I feel like if I ever did that and he felt so betrayed by what I'd say or like he misunderstood something, if I fumbled over a wording and he felt really hurt and he felt, like I said, betrayed, and then he talked to Tim, well then Tim, he wouldn't have to tell Tim to come after me because he'd talk to Tim, he'd explain what I've done, and then Tim would take it upon himself to try and set it right, even if Xavier told him not to, because he already did. He did it once. I'm not I am not crazy, and I'm never accusing Xavier, but I think it's very. It would talk about looking for coincidences or patterns. I
Mhm.
stand by the fact that they talked that day, and then that same day, he broke my ribs.
Mhm.
And I'd assume he'd tell him all the things that we've done beforehand, because before that, we had the soup thing with the Reed and him and I, where we had anger soup. I ate the anger soup, and we got into a physical altercation, three of us in the zone. And I could see him talking about that or whatever, and then all of a sudden, now I'm this threat. And then he takes it upon himself, Tim being he, and I get hurt again.
Mhm. That's a terrifying thing. It's a very valid fear to have. Tim Tim is impulsive and he's very stubborn in what he believes is right or wrong. If he thinks, I don't know, if he thinks someone hurt someone he cares about, or he thinks just this is the way to deal with something, he tends to just kind of tunnel in on it. I don't take you saying these things as calling them terrible, horrible, awful, evil, evil, evil people. But I think these are things you need to consider when considering your relationships. Your safety, your feelings, your person, those are important. And if they aren't being considered, if you feel unsafe, if things aren't if it's not a safe relationship, if it's not a safe situation, then you need to be able to remove yourself from it. And if you don't feel safe at the idea of that, then that's a situation you need to get out of.
I don't know. I don't know how. I
It's not
feel like
good.
I'm in too deep. Because again, before he
You're
broke,
never in too deep. That is a mindset that keeps you trapped. You are never in too deep. You are not trapped.
I feel trapped.
It will feel that way, but you aren't. You are never in too deep. You are always free to say no. You are always free to remove yourself from a situation. You are always free to express how you feel in a relationship and how you feel about how you feel. And if you're worried about certain things happening, then you can express to other people that you trust that this is something you're afraid of and they can help you. You don't, you're afraid of Tim taking action against you if Xavier feels betrayed. Then we can make sure that someone's around when he is to make sure that you can be safe.
Yeah, but I don't want people to think they have to babysit me or that I'm like
It's
this.
not babysitting. If it's something that scares you, it's not babysitting. It's having support from people you trust. And it's okay to have support.
I've
If you want to communicate your issues with Xavier and you want to mend these, then talk to him and try and figure out if there's a way to. If he doesn't listen, then that's something to consider when making your next. If you feel unsafe, talk about this with other people you trust. Maybe see if they'll hang around while Tim is around. And it's not asking them to babysit you, it's not putting anything on their shoulders, it's asking for support when you need it.
I just feel bad because, again, I say all this, but then I think about all the things he's done for me, and he's helped me on this. He helped me figure out this path with.
Good people can do bad things. That doesn't make them terrible people. People make choices that are both good and bad. Someone that is a good person can make bad choices and can do bad things. Just like someone bad can do good things or make good choices. There's no box there. There's no line to follow. There's no heroes and villains. It's people making choices and doing things. And sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad.
I don't know. I for for people to hang around. I don't. I I'm gonna be a little. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I kind of feel alone
Mm.
because in the sense of like I don't it's just horrible timing. I'm
Mm.
smart enough to know that it's just there's so much going on, and I'm not letting it bring me down to like in a super degree, but it's like Adeline is either sleeping or when they are awake, we have little moments together, and then they're off with Thog. And then, I usually go to Xavier, but considering this issue involves Xavier and Tim, can't really go to Xavier for that. And I don't. I, I know I can count on you. Like I never want that, but I don't. I don't want to throw all of that on you because
It's
no, no. Let me hold on. Let me finish
mm.
because I'm well aware that my my issues are just one of the pancakes that people pile on you, and I don't want that. And I know me asking for help wouldn't, and I know you would tell me that, but I just I don't know because
It's not piling anything onto my plate. If it was too much, I would tell you it was too much.
I know that, and I respect the hell out of that. I just
You're never piling anything onto me. And maybe with this, maybe it's a good time for you to try and make some other connections, make some other friends. Find time to hang out with other people. Communicate your issues and reach out to other people and try and make some different connections. That way you're not alone. And you aren't alone. But if you feel alone, then it's maybe a good time for you to get to know some other people and hang out with other people. See if those are connections that you enjoy or see differences in that you feel more comfortable in. And I'll be here. I'm always going to be here.
I haven't really expressed fear before.
Mm-hmm.
I've found very little because I mean, back home, I've had to deal with a lot. And granted, when I first had to deal with it, I was terrified. But I've kind of learned to cope with the fear. But since the whole rib thing, I've been terrified. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that hasn't helped my decision making.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fuck, nobody here sleeps well, and I I haven't slept right since. I think I'm lucky to get 8 hours in a week, not at once, collectively.
Mhm.
I get anxiety. I have this anxiety. Sometimes it's hard to read. I get twitchy. And it's just, I don't know.
That's fair. I think it might be good for you to make some other connections, and when you feel ready to communicate these issues you have with Xavier.
But what if he
And
feels like
from
I
what
am
you mentioned,
avoiding him?
I'm not saying avoid him, I'm saying make other connections.
I should
You can
probably
make
tell
other
Compass.
friends. You can make other friends.
I probably should tell Compass that I don't actually want to eat them. Oh God, that's the last. Oh, that's probably they probably think.
You should probably tell. And who knows? Maybe you can be friends with Compass. Maybe you can make friends. I think it'd be good for you to make some friends, connect more with some other people, and communicate those issues you have with Xavier when you're feeling safe. Because they're not going to get resolved if you don't say anything.
I know.
And who knows, maybe you communicate your issues and you figure it out and it's all good. But you're never going to know if you don't say anything.
I've noticed that all my issues stem from Tim. I, I don't know how that is possible, but it happened because I love Xavier with all my heart. Like,
Mm.
and I probably should make more friends, but like, I mean it when I would. He is probably other than like you and like Adeline, but in terms of like friendship, I don't know how to say this.
Mhm.
He, I hold
He's
him
been
so
there.
dear. He has. It feels not fair because he is, and I know what you said. Good people can make bad choices, but is I don't want to blur the line of because fuck, I don't know how to.
Okay, take your time.
I I know he is learning things and he a lot of just like the rest of us there are things that he's
Mhm.
experiencing that he doesn't maybe fully know how to process. And I don't want to seem like I'm singling him out for any of that.
Mhm.
But when he is as close as somebody as he is with Tim, and with Tim being as dangerous as he is, and as I said, I'm very aware that he would never make Tim or anybody. It's like I said, I don't know. It's like I said, it's just
Mhm. Someone learning how things are and learning new experiences doesn't exempt them from making bad choices. If you don't point out that someone is making mistakes or doing bad things, they don't know, they're never going to learn. If a child knocks over a vase and it shatters everywhere and you just don't tell them that that's a bad thing to do, they're just going to keep doing it because they don't know. They don't understand that that's a bad thing, and it's okay that they don't understand that, but it's not good to just let them think that it's okay just because they didn't know any better.
I don't know. I'm conflicted because as I said, he is one of the smartest people I've met, and I understand you know, if all
Smart
this.
people make dumb choices.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, you talk about pattern recognition. Surely he must see that.
Xavier hasn't been around a lot of people. He's never been in a lot of these circumstances with people. You can't recognize a pattern you've never seen before.
And that's what I'm worried about.
I don't know. I don't know what Tim and Xavier get up to when it's the two of them. I have very different experiences with Tim than you do. So I don't know. I wouldn't know. Tim I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I have a very different experience with Tim than you do or most people do. So I don't know all the things that other people see that I don't.
What am I to do? God forbid this all happens, and it happens the way my fear plays out, and he misunderstands something, and he takes it upon himself to come after me. What am I to do?
Seek the people you trust for support, and if they can
At
stop
the
him,
moment,
then that's
that's
great.
just you.
And that if I can stop him, then that's great. If you need to, then defend yourself. I care about Tim a lot. Like I said, I have a very different experience with him than other people do, but if he makes a bad choice, if he tries to hurt someone, I don't expect them to sit there and take it. Attacking someone who's doing something bad versus someone who's just being is very different. If you need to defend yourself, then I expect that you would defend yourself.
I'm going down a depressing rabbit hole. I just had a horrible thought.
What?
Hypothetically, if I were to defend myself and he got it where, what if he spins it that I was the aggressor? And
Do
then
you think
because
most people in the safe zone would believe that?
not, well, no, this is the twisted part.
Logically.
This is the twisted part. If it was just
Mhm.
him saying it, no, I don't. But because, like I said, they have that weird relationship. If Tim spun it and lied and weaseled his way to make it sound like to Xavier that I did it, and he buys it, what do I do then?
In a scenario where Xavier completely believes Tim and doesn't believe you, or in a scenario where I'm present and know what happened and explain that to him and he doesn't believe it, in a scenario where it's Tim and Xavier saying one thing and I'm saying another, who do you think most people are going to believe?
I think it'd be divided. I
Mhm.
feel like it'd be before things happen the way they are. I pay a little more attention than I think people realize. Xavier, you and Xavier, I wouldn't say are in the exact same spot, but in terms of this social standing or whatever, people go to Xavier. Like half the people go to you, half the other people
Mhm.
go to him, right? And I'm very aware of
A
that
little bit
fact.
better of a way to say it then is in the scenario with someone, with two people who are very openly close to Tim and are consistently close to him, do you think people would believe the person stating that their friend, someone that they are close with, did start the attack versus someone defending their friend saying they didn't, do you think people would logically believe the bias?
Yes, because it's me. 'Cause I don't have a because it's me.
You're Xing out Tim. If you're saying yes because it's you, then you're also Xing out the fact that it's Tim.
Well,
And a lot of people are happy to believe that Tim is the bad guy. If you are basing this off of because it's me, because it's him, because it's you, then factor that in for everyone.
okay.
Even then, at the end of the day, if you have to defend yourself, it doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. People don't get to say that you deserve this or that because of it, because everyone here has done some fucked shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everyone here, most people here have hurt other people, or have almost killed other people, or have done something bad, have made bad choices, have made bad decisions, sometimes with good intent, but a lot of times with bad intent. Because they want to fuck around, because they want to do this or want to do that. That's not good intent, and people don't get to argue that it is. If you defend yourself, it doesn't matter what other people think happened. What matters is what did happen. I care about Tim a lot. He means a lot to me, but you also mean a lot to me. And in a situation where he is genuinely coming after you and trying to kill you and won't listen to reason or stop because anyone tells him to stop, then you have the right to defend yourself. I don't think anyone should be killing each other. And if you can help it, maybe don't kill him. But if you have to, if that is something that ends up having to happen, then I expect self defense. I wouldn't expect anyone to just sit there and let themselves die. There. I think if you genuinely express that these are things that are bugging you, I don't think he'll take that as you not caring about him anymore or thinking that you're out to get him. You don't have to talk to him about these things that are bothering you now if you don't feel comfortable, but I think not expressing them and drifting would make him feel more like you stopped caring than sitting down and talking to him about the things that are bothering you. If he gets hurt and he doesn't see it that way, then it really depends on the situation. You can't force someone to view something one way or another. It really just depends on what's happening and what you think is the right thing to do. I don't think he would think you're doing it on purpose. I don't think he would think you stopped caring if you express that, hey, some of this stuff you're doing or have done upsets me a little bit and I want to talk about it and fix it. I want to find a way where we can fix this. Relationships, friendships, those are two ways. If you're going to accommodate for him, then he's gotta do the same for you at least a little bit. Especially if it's about your feelings. It's one thing to ask for something unreasonable, it's another thing to be like, hey, this upset me, please don't do it. If you talk to him about this stuff and he genuinely doesn't care, then it's really up to you on what you want to do. Is that a relationship you want to keep yourself in, or is it a situation that you just don't want to be in? I can't tell you what decisions to make for yourself or what things you think are worth being in that situation for, but if you talk about it and in the hypothetical situation he just genuinely doesn't care, then that's up to you to decide whether or not you want to continue being in that situation or if it's something you want to remove yourself from.
But at that point, what if it's not really a want, but what if I need to be there? Because again, it all circles back down to the whole blowing things out of proportion, and especially if he doesn't care. If he doesn't care, that opens a whole door, because then he would, I don't know, spin it, and then I'd get hurt.
There's always, in every situation, there's always a path where someone might get hurt. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's there, but that's not something that will occur unless really pushed towards it. But I really don't think in the scenario we have and how he is, how you are, I don't think that's something that would happen. In the insanely low chance that it is, like I said, there are people here that are here to support you and help you if you need it. Even if it's a few people. If something bad happens, there are people who will be here. I will be here.
You don't think I'm crazy or silly for having this?
I don't think anyone's ever crazy or silly for being scared or having doubts. I think it's a very normal thing to do. Everyone, everyone feels and perceives things differently and has different outlooks on things. If a situation isn't, if you don't perceive a situation as safe, then it's not going to be perceived as safe. You're not going to feel safe, and that's okay. Even in situations where it's just paranoia, that's still something you're feeling and still something you're going through and still something that you can get support for and help resolve. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say this is something you can breeze through and fix 100% easy peasy. It's something that you need to talk to him about and figure out for yourself if this is something that you can keep doing or not. Sitting there and dwelling on it and thinking about the worst all the time, always consistently, that's not going to help you. That's not going to help him. That's not going to help anyone.
Mm, I don't know. I hope this doesn't feel like I just pulled this out of thin air. This has been
I don't think
bubbling.
so.
Well,
I never really perceive a situation as pulled out of thin air. There's always stuff in the background that goes on. If you don't think that he's a bad person and you think that he's your friend, I think you should communicate these problems you have with him. And if it's something that you two can talk about and mend, then that's great. And that's learning, that's an experience you two went through and it was rocky and you guys came out okay from it. If it's something worst case scenario he doesn't care about, then that's up to you to decide whether or not you want to remain in that situation or remove yourself from it. And from there, you can seek what support you need.
I would just feel so awful if he starts to shut down because I don't know, I worded
I
something
don't
wrong
think
or
maybe write it down first before bringing it to him. I don't think he would shut down from you bringing genuine concerns to him or genuine constructive criticism. Again, there's a difference between shutting someone down for being themselves and communicating, hey, something you did kind of upset me. I want to figure out a way we can work through it. If you communicate this is something that you want to talk about to to mend together, then I don't think he would take it as you shutting him down.
see. Oh
The
man.
fear about Tim, he might be a little anxious about if you express that you're worried that if you say something wrong to him that Tim will freak out. But I also, on the flip side of that, I also think he will understand that Tim is Tim. And sometimes he's a little impulsive. So I think if you express that Tim's impulsivity makes you anxious, then I don't think he would take that as like a personal offense.
I also don't want him thinking I want him to choose. I don't want him to think that I'm putting him in a position where he
Well, you're
feels like
not.
well, I mean, but
You're bringing up concerns to him that you want to talk about and work through together. That isn't making him choose. That's stating that, hey, this specific action that you took kind of upset me and I want to work through it. You're not going to him and being like, I want you to choose. It's either me or him. Fuck you, you know?
yeah.
Maybe take some time, write down your concerns, write out how you want to communicate with him about it, and when you find a time that feels calm enough and safe enough, talk to him about it.
Okay. Well, I will have to think on then. Do you think they're done talking? Do you think maybe I feel like
Maybe. We could go see. I don't know. Everyone's a bunch of yappers, I think. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Even if they are in conversation, Xavier's by himself now.
it's okay, we can
go
look.
check. I don't know.
Did you have fun at the festival?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't. I was feeling a little icky. I didn't get to go.
Yeah. Now, if I were Apollo and Xavier, where the fuck would I be?
Library maybe.
Wee! Wee! They are down there.
They are.
Are you guys still yapping, or is it safe to come down?
You can come down.
Okay. We didn't want to interrupt if you guys were still.
Of course, we've been
Chatting.
just sort of quietly enjoying each other's company for a bit. He's gone in the brain.
He's zoned out.
Yes. The rabbit's taking the. Yeah, you'll have to. There you go. Sit at the head.
Mhm.
But no, it was a good talk. Enlightening. It was
Mhm.
enlightening.
Yeah. Bad
Mm.
enlightening, or like what kind of
Good.
enlightening?
It was good. I suppose he's not here right now. It was. Oh dear. But also. Good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But we're all done then. You
Mhm.
two alright?
Yeah.
Good.
Just hanging out mostly.
Hmm. Good, good. Oh, you have more books to organise.
Ooh, I love
Yeah.
organizing. What are? Is it just like library books or personal books?
Personal books? I need to write
Mm.
and rewrite books for the library. I have been meaning to get round to it for forever, and I still haven't, and it's my fault. But the entity log I've had on my person for quite a while because it was very outdated, and I need to make new books essentially for every single entity. And I need to get round to it, and I keep saying I'm going to. And oh my back! Oh my goodness!
Old man bones.
Ah, I
Yeah.
suppose so. With Falsus.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he's gone. I don't think he'll.
wave
Well,
hand in
actually,
front
if
of
he
his
does come
face.
back, yeah. Just put a screen up in front of him, and he won't be able to
Yeah.
do it. Falsus has essentially made a deal saying that he will. This is what Apollo told me. This is all that he told Apollo. Falsus is going to be chased down for 5 minutes by a hound trap. If he gets caught, he dies.
Oh.
And that's it. I don't believe there was any mention of it not coming back into the safe zone, and I don't believe there was any mention of what happens if he wins. Just if he loses, he dies. So that's awesome.
So we basically
Okay.
did it just to die?
I don't know. I'm assuming this is what he told Apollo. I'm assuming there was a mention of, hey, if I win, you don't get to come back into the safe zone. But also, I don't know if there was mention of, if I lose, you kill me and don't come back into the safe zone. So there's a potential that they could kill him and then come back in anyway.
Can
I
it
don't
come
know.
back in?
I don't
Or
know.
once it's
I
out,
don't
is
know
it
what rules
out?
are necessarily. If it's another
That's true.
game, then if he loses the game, that might just be how it works, deal or not.
Yeah, that one we've never really poked at
No,
how.
and essentially,
No.
We typically don't ever poke at how the invites work.
no.
Hard to get answers from them in
Yeah.
those cases.
Do you think maybe
Correct
it's
ones, at
different
least.
because it's Falsus's game instead of Hound Trap's game? Even if he did lose
That
it?
is a possibility. If
Maybe.
Hound Trap didn't set the game,
We have
then
no
maybe
idea,
not.
and we don't even know exactly what he said because he is notoriously awful at the game of telephone, and he's notoriously awful at making deals.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He doesn't watch out for his wording, and he doesn't watch out for the wording of.
Yep. Oh, the rabbit. Did the rabbit crash my game? I don't understand. I don't understand why those animals crash my game. I can't look at them for some fucking reason. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. Thank you, Ben. I don't understand. I don't understand why those animals specifically hate me. Because you obviously are looking at it to move the rabbit. So therefore, you are fine. And I'm assuming Rose has looked at it. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. But it's okay. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I wonder if it's one of my client-side mods. Probably. But I fucking love my client-side mods, and I ain't gonna get rid of them. Nothing really. Nothing big crazy happened. I mean, everything happened beforehand. Before I started streaming, we were just learning that Hound Trap got into the safe zone because, I guess the last game, Orion is having some concerns about Xavier. He had a heart-to-heart with Mal about Xavier and Tim and all that, and he clarified why he was a little bit of a grouch before my internet fucking exploded. And now we're here. Now we're yapping about what happened after the thing, after Apollo and Hound Trap and Falsus. So essentially, I haven't missed anything. Genuinely. Anyway, locking back in.
Really fast. This is already turning into. We're like
Huh.
4 things in, and this is turning into
We're
a
about to
nightmare
make it as
scenario already.
confusing as fuck. Get Orion,
already
get
happening.
Magpied.
What?
Hey,
Hello?
man.
Hey.
Don't worry about
Magpie, I know that thing. That thing talks to me sometimes.
up!
Word.
Bird. It's a voice in my head that calls me stun muffin. Slash rap.
What?
Don't you fucking dare call it a stupid fucking bird. Only I can call it a stupid fucking bird.
Yeah.
I call it a stupid.
No.
Oh, you're looking at me. Oh, never mind. Okay.
I kid.
Oh,
I just.
I've been through enough today, man.
You
What
can
have you
call
been
it
through?
a
I
stupid
can't
fucking
catch a
bird,
break.
but don't
What have
call
you
it a
been
stupid
through?
fucking
Can't catch a
bird doing
break.
today's.
What have you been
A
through?
single break.
You haven't been through shit.
How was your guys' talk? We had a really lovely one.
Are we
We
just
did-
locking
We
back
had
in?
a
Okay, we're just.
fantastic one.
That's nice. I'm glad.
Very good time.
Well, since we're all sat in here, if you guys want a drink, they're in there, as always.
I'm okay.
Too far.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can go and grab one.
No, it's okay.
Well, I'm going to do it now.
No, don't. You don't have
We
to.
have coffee, we have tea, we have a berry matcha latte, we have a pumpkin spice latte, we
Sure.
have pumpkin juice, we have sweet berry
What
juice,
it-
we have melon juice.
Whatever drink is cold. I'm not picky.
Okay.
I'm not thirsty.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
For the pumpkin, for the pumpkin, yeah. Paula, do you want
Pumpkin
anything?
for the pumpkin? Okay.
Maybe, please, I've had a long day.
No, I still have my corn. I'm good, bro.
Fuck?
You're
You
doing
have
good,
your
sweetie.
what?
I'm
Corn.
trying, I'm really
You're-
trying.
You're doing
Okay.
good, sweetie.
Don't worry about it, man.
Anyway, so what happened? What were we talking about before the rabbit exploded?
Oh,
Mike.
right. Apollo, may I inform these other two, or may you potentially inform these other two about, you know,
The circumstances.
yes,
Boink.
if you wish to. You don't have to.
Most of it I can. On the second floor, I was being taken to the office because I was told about the suites, but wasn't shown the office where the suites would occasionally appear that I wasn't supposed to eat. So I didn't know where that was. Houndtrap showed up. I guess technically, from what I hear, Falsus was supposed to know the rules, told me to walk against the wall and I would be good.
No.
No.
It's.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'm
know it
assuming you gotta
sounds
explain
now.
That, yeah.
I know it sounds
Sound
now,
bones.
Mal's never even seen it and she knows the rules, okay? Listen. This is
but
I've never had to deal with it.
we made it to the office though, and we closed the door so it couldn't come in. And then it asked. Yeah. It wasn't coming in. If it was a
Okay,
choice, it was a choice.
Close the
but,
door so it couldn't come in, alright? Going up.
Suddenly it put down a sign asking if we wanted to play a game. I didn't know what that entailed, and Falsus kept asking it questions, clarifying consequences. It obviously lied. I tried to bring up it was going to lie. And I don't know if he was trusting it or not listening, or I still don't understand that part of it. But he asked if I wanted to play a game. I was curious. I didn't know the consequences. I didn't want him going alone, because even if I said I didn't want to, that was either he went alone or I went with him. We failed the game, and Houndtrap was let into the safe zone. And then that's the part where it gets tricky, and the part that I am unsure if I can divulge in, because he did tell me what his challenge is. And I do know for a fact that it won't. Well, I don't even know. His wording didn't clarify whether or not the outcome of his challenge would explicitly make it so it can't come back in, or if that's the part that was just unsaid and he needed to clarify.
Snoozer.
No.
Okay.
But I know by the end of his game, challenge, whatever you want to call it, same difference, he will be dead. I don't know if he gets a benefit out of this. Not a clue. I didn't bother to continue asking because he was purposely not explaining things, and I could tell that much. But yeah, that's the situation.
Okay. That'll be something we should probably keep an eye on. There's not much we can do about it right now, obviously, because if he's, I don't know, issued some sort of challenge with it, I don't know if there's a way to get him out of that, but that's a decision he's made.
Yeah.
The rest of it is damage control, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, Caldera was down twice. As far as Caldera said, she's okay, but I don't know. That seems like a lot to be okay with.
Yeah.
I learned a little too firsthand about it, but it's gone, I guess. I don't know. Shouldn't be the bare minimum, but it is.
Yeah. If it's not in the safe zone, if it can't come back in, then that's good at the very least for making sure other people can't get hurt with it around too closely. Dealing with it out in the halls is easier than dealing with it in our own house. Again, at the moment, I think the only thing we can really do is damage control, both with what occurred, what's going to happen when people find out, and then the aftermath of whatever challenge he does, because as much as there's insistence that it's only going to affect him when we're fucking with the entities, a lot of the times it's not just a person, a singular person that gets affected.
I mean, yeah, we have no
Even
way
in
of
the-
verifying, but me and Xavier were like, even if you know the consequences of your death, that doesn't mean it can't turn around, kill you, and walk back into the safe zone afterward.
Yeah. Well, even there's more than just physical consequence. I mean, there's people in here that are not going to react well to that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people here are very reactive. If he dies, there are people who are gonna want to do something about it,
Mm-hmm.
There
whether
would
that
be
was
more
his
people here
own
than
choice.
us when he let that thing in.
Mm.
Would not have ended well.
Mhm. It's there's always some butterfly effect, especially when dealing with entities and things outside of here. People get tense, people get upset, people bicker, people get curious and try and fuck with it more. And try to see if there's ways to change the outcome or figure out how to avoid it or whatever. So no matter what, there's going to be a bigger consequence than he thinks there is. It's not like this thing's gonna go away forever in general when this happens or when it's over. Even if it doesn't come back into the safe zone, it's gonna still be something we deal with.
I love
I
the
just
Pixel
hope Pebble
Lights.
doesn't get back on his bullshit of purposely pissing it off, actually.
Yes, oh. I. Do you think we could get Thog to tell him not to?
Maybe, maybe, I don't know. With the uncertainty of if it can or cannot come back inside, I would rather him not piss it off. Even afterwards, I would rather. In the aftermath, it might also make that worse. I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be stuff we're gonna have to see. It's all just damage control from here, I think.
It's always damage control, that's all we're ever doing.
It's typically primarily damage control. We'll figure it out. I'll do what I can. I don't know, maybe when he cools down a bit, I'll see if I can talk to him and get solid something from him. I highly doubt right now he's gonna be very open about it if he's pissed off about something. We'll be alright, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. In all fairness, been a while since I suppose the last entity safe zone incident was Trixie, right?
Yeah, it was
Which
Trixie.
was a little while ago.
It was like a month and a half ago.
That's
A
well.
month? A month?
That's
I
better
think it
than we
was.
usually do.
Yeah, this is true.
It feels like it's longer.
It's been pretty quiet.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. It's been quiet
Regarding-
with the entities.
Yeah, regarding
tell a lie, the
entities.
maracas did get that.
Well, no, that
Right.
was before. Was that
Was
before?
it?
No. Time
I don't think
is
it was.
time doesn't work well in my brain. I'm trying to remember if that was before or after Trixie.
Okay. The injury due to nope. Shadow Wolf.
What are
Shit.
you talking about? I'm kidding.
Huh?
What? What? Anyways,
What?
I'm trying to think.
What?
What?
Do you not know what the Shadow Wolf is, Mel?
I've only I think I've seen it like once.
Oh, it
I
keeps
didn't
beating
think
Chris
it.
up because Chris keeps going into the halls
Yeah,
when it's
yeah,
about, and
I
it
knew
only
about
beats Chris
that
up if she
part.
keeps going into the halls
Yeah,
when it's there,
yeah.
and
No,
it
I do know
only
about that
targets
one.
her.
Yeah, you said
So
injury to Shadow Wolf, and I was like, that's like a Chris thing, isn't it? I don't know how that would help us here.
yeah, well, I'm pointing out, you know, we've gone X amount of time without anything happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at us go! But no, that was recent.
Yeah. Maybe I should bring back the days without Oopsie's sign.
I think we were going to, and then we didn't.
I should bring that back. Put that up on the wall.
It won't last long. People will see
Hey,
it and go, ah, how do we ruin this now?
it was pretty good motivation in the last time where they were like, I
No, it
really want to
wasn't.
see. No, like before.
Oh, in the
It
last
was.
place?
Yeah, it was pretty good
Oh,
motivation.
no, I think people kept actively saying, how do we ruin this when they see it get too high?
Maybe I'll put like a sad face.
Okay.
Or like I'll put some
That might
positive
work.
affirmation if it gets high enough. People seem to
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah. Put it on the Mage Quest board. I don't know. I don't know. I put be normal for a week and they couldn't manage that.
Well, I don't know, maybe someone did take it, but like you're not noticing because they're being normal.
Ah, maybe. But then they would come to me and be like, "Hey, I was normal for a week," but no one can do it. They just can't.
You just can't be I can be normal for a week.
You can, but
I'm always pretty
Oh,
normal.
I know.
There's only so many normal guys here. We'll figure it out and it'll be okay. And I'll do what I can. And then we can be normal again. For however amount of time we can.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
I can probably figure out most of the damage control stuff if you want to
I
not
know.
deal with
It's
it.
not about me not wanting to deal with it. It's the fact that Falsus has been actively aggressive towards me. I don't think there's much I can do to mend this at the moment.
Yeah, no. Probably, at least definitely not directly, no. So I'll figure it out.
Mm. Okay.
It'll be all good. He fell asleep.
He did. He's snoozing.
He's the snoozer.
We
For real
saved
on
him from
God.
the beast, and he's sleeping. He's
He's very
tired
sleepy. We
from
had a very
battling the
long
beast.
conversation. He's very
Good.
eepy fella.
Poor guy.
Lots of words.
Mm.
Pebble and Cat Vlog channel.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! He's back.
Did you ever get that fucking milk?
No. Let's hope we get
Damn.
it today.
They're not done. They're not done yet.
Damn, bro.
He gets on right when I'm gonna need to go soon because I have work in the morning. Pebble and Cat Vlog channel.
I'm so glad.
Thank God.
I can't wait to see updates from my favorite travel vlog.
Thank God. We really needed our time of need.
Really,
He
I
knew.
really needed this right now.
In our time of need, he came over. He knew. He just could sense it. God. Thank God, Pebble. Out of character. I was so sure you guys would not fail the challenge. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dude, I had so many notes written down, and the only one that agreed with Lunar was the first one. All of them highly disagreed. Every other guess.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah, you saw what the correct answer was, right? I put it in lore updates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was muzzle, flesh, and Oh my God, he's already put the next part. Thank God.
I'm
Oh my
so
fucking
glad.
god.
Muzzle, flesh, and
Oh, wow.
snake. Snake has I think for both games been the one to kind of cause a trip up, just like a smidge.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember. I do not remember mine
yeah,
at all.
you almost picked something else instead of snake, but then you used your hint, to reopen the book and look at it, and then you were like, no, it's
Yeah.
snake.
I brought up the argument for why it was Snake, and then it was glazed over a little too quick, and my brain shut off, and I was like, "Oh, what does he say
Yeah.
next?" Because I was like,
For that one, both times I very intentionally focus on other aspects, and then for the snake hint, I put rattling and lies. That was the similarity between both games, is I used rattling and lies as the hint for it being snake. But otherwise, I focused on the idea that it was a corpse or something else. Muzzle, I think Envy thought the answer was hand for that one.
that was my other guess, but then I was like,
yeah, the purpose tied was the reason, was the hint for it being muzzle, was the fact that it was something to tie down rather than hold. If it had been hand, I would have done hold.
Lunar brought that up.
And then the maggots one I thought was simple enough. Beneath the surface, beneath the flesh, it eats flesh. Nom nom nom.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking about the book before, because there was another.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys focus so much on the lobby. The lobby had nothing to do with the game.
I thought it was funny. I said, like, maybe take a peek around and think a little harder on it, but I didn't expect Lunar to start counting chants and moons.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
was
like,
watching. I was like, why is he counting everything? It's the lobby. The lobby doesn't have anything to do with the game. I said it was a puzzle, a word puzzle. Also, technically, it didn't lie. It very specifically kept saying that no harm will come to you when responding to Lunar. Every time Bosses was asking about harm, it would specify no harm will come to you, and it depends on the view on if it's harmful towards other people, and it didn't clarify that it was not harmful towards other people. It's just like, yeah, no, I guess it depends on the view. A lot of people don't like it when I win.
I knew out of character. But Apollo had no reason to react, as according to what I knew.
Yeah.
Bro was just sitting there.
I also wasn't expecting you guys to agree to the game. I was just gonna be real ominous, but then the answer was no, and then it was like, well, maybe, and I was like, what? What the fuck?
Don't
Are
worry,
you
I was
meaning?
just as surprised. I was like, Lunar, you can't just
Game
turn around and say yes all of a sudden. I was like, wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I have no reason to deny you.
Yay! Antrop was very joyous, very whimsical about it. Antrop loves games and challenges. Challenges are a little different though.
Dude,
Yeah.
Challenges it takes a little more
I wanna
seriously
ask
than
you
games.
something.
Yeah.
He
You can
may be
ask.
asleep, but his live is still live.
Oh yeah. Well, it's out of character. It's not like they can really use that information anyway.
Okay, that's fair. Did he clarify that if it kills him or if he loses, it can't kill him, but then just come
Yes,
back
he
to the safe zone?
clarified. Yes.
Okay, I was curious about that out of character. I was
He
like,
did. He clarified that the terms were that him him winning, he didn't get anything for winning other than Houndtrap being out of the save zone and not being able to, not taking him losing that challenge as an invite back in.
Mhm.
And if Houndtrap won, Houndtrap gets to kill Falsus.
I got you.
So his prize for winning the challenge is basically Houndtrap is out of the safe zone and doesn't take winning the challenge as an invite back in.
Mhm.
And Houndtrap's prize is murder, death, murder. So it was pretty joyous about that.
Definitely feels like bosses could have gotten more out of that.
It did ask, like, what do you want if you win? Yeah. It was like, what is gain and what is lost? And then he was like, if you win, you get to kill me. And it was like, if you win, well, what if you win? And he was like, I don't really get anything from it other than you not being in the safe zone anymore and not coming back in if you kill me. And it was like, okay,
An
all right,
opportunity was there.
it seems fun. I very intentionally talk a certain way as Houndtrap when it is able to talk properly, and it's very fun.
Mhm.
It's very silly and very goofy, and I want you to imagine a silly, stupid little jester talking whenever Houndtrap talks properly.
I love silly, stupid little jesters.
God damn it!
I
Why
wanna
is
be
Shadow Milk everywhere I
one.
go?
Shadow.
Right.
Yeah, we were sitting
Oh,
there
God,
waiting, and I was looking at Cookie Run shit on
Mm.
Twitter.
Thank God.
No, another.
Hey, cow.
Oh god. Yeah. Murphy.
Murphy representation. But yeah, when it talks, it basically imagine a jester and a fucking hunter mixed into one being,
Mm-hmm.
and you get Houndtrap.
Jesus Christ.
He's silly. It's very silly.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the consequences of this.
Oh god.
Because I know shit's gonna blow up if certain people find out that this is occurring. Everything's gonna explode, and it's okay. I'll deal with the aftermath.
Mm.
I'll damage control. La 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 la. Damage control. It's okay. Whee! Xavier can sit back and have his tea. I'll handle this one.
Yeah, he's. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna have. Not a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
He's
Oh my
back.
God.
Oh, he's back.
He's back from
Hmm?
war. You fell asleep.
You
Oh.
have a good nap there, princess?
I'll jump across this table.
It's actually like
You did a
diagonal.
froggy leap.
Diagonally across the table.
Okay. Anyway, what I miss?
Not much.
I see I'm not encased in cobblestone, or I'm not moved from my location, or I'm not.
It's alright. Just yapping, yap.
What are we yapping about?
Just kind of random stuff right now. Talked about this the important thing. So
Important thing?
you were there for the important thing.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
The whole falsus thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the important part. Now we're just kind of hanging out. Or it's unwind time.
I was just eating Cajun corn, man. I don't know what you want from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished it. Sorry, I didn't save any.
What the hell? You
My
bastard.
bad. I know. Sorry.
What the fuck? I take this as a personal offense.
No.
You can tell in my voice and my expression that I'm distraught over this.
Oh,
I'm
obvious.
betrayed. I'm betrayed. Utterly and completely.
Uh-huh.
I
I
can't
I
believe
can
you would
really
do
see
this.
it in like the tears actively down your face.
You can tell from my very very expressive expression that
I
am
know.
distraught,
I'm so sorry. I can't believe it.
betrayed.
I do this to you.
I know.
Did you just hurt my sister?
Orion, beat this man up.
Aye,
I know.
I'm kidding.
It's okay. He's built like a shit brick house. That probably tickled. I wasn't really trying, so like, yeah.
What?
Shit brick house.
I
I've
don't
never
think
heard
that's
that.
the right word.
Yeah.
Shit house, isn't it? Or something like that. Which way round is it?
What?
Shit brick house?
I've heard it both ways.
Brick. I'm gonna
Brick.
throw bricks.
Yeah.
Maybe Lou had it right. Wait, we can't throw bricks at Falsus. Lou has a crush on him. Hey.
You don't know that.
Yeah, it was mentioned.
Oh.
How dare I mention it? In truth, I don't remember.
Oh.
Lou has what?
Not explicitly.
Lou's gay.
I don't remember. I don't fucking remember.
No, Caldera didn't mention it. No.
What?
I'm
I
sorry, you
remember,
looked at his
whatever.
glass house and
Yeah, that was not something mentioned in character.
I don't fucking remember. Well,
I
we
would've-
just scratch that from. I don't fucking know.
right gun.
Whatever.
Okay.
However, I know that
I also know that.
wild shit.
Wild shit.
Men.
Yeah, man.
Scoff.
Oh, so that
Oh,
so that-
based.
that conversation didn't exist. Okay. So I still
No,
don't
that
know Lou's gay.
conversation doesn't exist.
Okay. Let's see how long. Let's see how long we can keep it from Orion. Not that there's really any significance. I just want to see how long it would be until it'd be like, wait, you're gay?
You're gay.
You're gay? There's only so many people here that aren't.
This is true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Aren't we all gay in one way, shape, or form in the safe zone?
I don't know.
Or in
I
that
think I have a
umbrella?
gay
Into a
soul. I don't
box.
think it has anything to do with the people I kiss. I don't kiss anyone, like, romantically.
Hmm.
So I don't think.
That's fair.
I don't know how this works. Everyone keeps telling me different
okay.
words. Caldera called me ace, and I think if I were a card, I would be a queen.
No, that's not what that means. I think
Why
she's
not?
referring to asexuality.
Yeah, well, I don't think I have one of those.
No, it's actually the word actually means a lack of sexual attraction.
What?
Yes.
No, but what?
Asexuality, like
Yeah. What about him?
it's no sex. It's literally the word sexuality, but with an A in front of it, no space. Asexuality
Oh.
is a type of sexuality.
That's really confusing. Why would they?
Yeah.
Why would they
Yeah,
call it that?
one. I don't know, man.
It's like the opposite of.
It's a spectrum, but the base
sounds like the
word
opposite.
itself is the lack of sexual attraction.
Right.
Similarly to how being aromantic means a lack of romantic attraction.
Oh, well, I've never had sex, so I don't. Does that count?
I guess it would depend on if that's something you've ever been interested in. There's a difference between never having it and never having interest in it.
Alphabet.
Alphabet.
Okay. Are you going to... no, I want to change this conversation topic now.
Okay. Oh,
Last
damn
time I
it.
talked about the stuff, you made fun of me.
I'm not gonna make fun of you.
You did last
That's
time.
because originally I thought it was a bit, but now I know it's not a bit.
It
and so
wasn't
I'm
a
not
bit. I
cool.
was being very
I
serious
didn't
about the
know at
whole
the
thing, and
time.
you just teased me the whole time,
I
and then gave me
didn't know at
false
the time.
information, and it made a
I
relationship very
didn't-
strained. I'll have you know, it was
I
very
didn't know at the
awkward.
time. I apologize. I will not make fun of you.
I appreciate that apology. It made everything really, really awkward and weird.
Mm-hmm.
It confused me.
I apologize.
This is what happens when people tell me I'm gay.
No,
Is this?
I would not make
Is this
fun
the
of you.
LGBT? Is this the alphabet people?
No, not at all.
No?
No.
No?
This
It
is
seems
just
like it.
specifically Orion and Pebble being stupid. Stupid silly.
Am I that one? I think I might be that one.
Bisexual?
No,
No, the X one.
Hmm.
Oh.
Did you guys go through the whole alphabet?
No, that actually wasn't informative at all.
Oh.
Not only one of those was like an
Um.
actual type of sexuality, and that was the A.
I don't think I do. I don't think I know that. No.
No. No, you don't.
I don't think I'm allowed to know that.
Know what?
Know the sex. That's not like a thing that I'm supposed to do.
Well, when a person loves it, what?
What do you mean, what?
Well, is it like supposed to, or just something you don't have interest in? Because there's
It's
difference.
for procreation, right?
Well,
Yeah. Well,
yes.
sometimes. Not always.
Well, I'm not supposed to do that.
What?
you're not supposed to procreate?
Yes?
I see.
Well, you can do that without procreating.
Well, yes, but that's like the... I'm confused.
I'm also okay. So I was not expecting to have this conversation. Sex
I think.
is
Hold on.
something
I
you
think I
can
get it.
do
Hold on.
Without the intent to procreate. Some people just do it for fun.
Yes, but then the procreation could still happen, so like you
Not
shouldn't
if you're
do
safe.
it if...
Yes. Now if you have protection.
There's stuff you can take and use to prevent that from happening.
I think I should maybe not, just in case. Also, I don't know how that works. So...
I don't see
mean,
why
like,
you're outside of that. I don't see why you're not allowed to procreate. But
so that I don't make more things like me?
I'm not seeing an issue. I mean, I guess unless
That's
you don't
fine.
want kids, but
Yeah.
okay. I had something I was gonna say and now I've lost it. But yeah, and there are safe. There are things you can take and ways to be safe, so that it doesn't have procreation involved.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that like has to occur.
Okay.
Yeah, people can do it for fun,
Okay.
procreate, or if they're saving for that special somebody to get married to. They're one special person.
Well,
People
yes,
do
and I'm
that
not
too,
married.
yeah.
What?
Well, I'm not married, so.
No.
Mhm. I don't think any of us are. Well,
I know people don't have to be, but like you should be.
no, I was gonna say no one here is married, and then I said well because there
Dusty have a wife?
was.
And Melody and
Yeah,
Reed.
well, that's why I said well because I remembered that there were people that were married.
And
That was
Yeah.
the reason for my cutoff and my
Yeah.
well. But yeah.
I don't really get the big deal. I don't know.
Of what? There's multiple things that we've just talked about.
I don't know.
it's okay.
The kind of all of it. I don't really
All
get
of
it.
it? No, I get that.
I get
It's
why people
not
get married,
really.
and I get why people have children,
Mm.
and I guess I get about. I mean, people do it for money. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Yeah.
I wouldn't consider.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't consider it a big deal. I know to some
Hmm.
people it is, but to me
No, I
personally, it's
remember-
not.
No.
Like, people make jokes about it and like make it seem like a big deal, but then no one actually really.
Well, the jokes are
I
because
don't
some
know.
people
I
find
get
it funny.
confused. Yes, and I don't really get why. Or just.
It's like it's considered like an immature or I guess
Yeah.
dirty humor.
Yeah.
Some people find it funny.
Some people that maybe didn't have a chance to joke like that either at home or when they were in youth, so they used their adult time to be like, you know what, I can joke like that.
Oh.
And
Haha.
also some people just have that
This
kind
is
of
true.
humor and think it's funny.
This
Yeah.
is true.
There's a bit of a mix of both.
All I know is you called me gay. Caldera called me the asexual. I don't think I'm asexual. I think I'm the opposite. But that means wait. That means the opposite. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah,
Yes,
asexuality
that means the opposite of yes.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, gender isn't a thing where I'm from, so I didn't get it.
It's not something you need to have necessarily. If you typically the more important part is like what pronouns you prefer, but I don't think
Right.
you necessarily need a gender identity. It's just something you can have if you want it.
Okay. The
Guys, is
pronouns
Pebble okay?
Yes, that's. Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah, he's
on
doing
he's on a journey.
he's on a vlog. Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, they finally made it to the second floor. Oh,
Oh,
yay!
nice. Oh my
Oh, look at him go.
crystal room. He's in the crystal room.
Thank God.
Lore happened here. What do you mean lore?
Hmm.
How do you know what lore is, boy?
I mean, I just know.
Yeah, no. I don't know. You're pretty cool. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I am pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with me kissing boys?
Nothing. I
Nothing.
think he was just
Oh,
saying that you're
okay.
cool.
Yes.
Yay! I love non sequiturs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Who
Apollo.
would
Do
know?
you have anybody? Your
random
say
Apollo,
your
do you kiss boys?
yeah. You a boy
I'm
kisser,
so
girl
sorry.
kisser, or both, or no kisser?
I don't care.
You don't care?
This guy
Are you
gets
in it?
Much like Xavier, we don't see gender where I'm from. Most people are
wonderful.
hermaphrodites. It
Huh?
doesn't
What does
matter.
that mean?
Both sexes.
It means naturally, like biologically, they are both.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
In many cases, they have the internal organs of both a male and a female individual.
Yes.
Yeah, one day I'll work out what that means. See, this is
Organs
why I
are
need
different.
anatomy books from Daldig. This is why I asked for them.
Mm.
I don't fucking know this stuff. I'll work it out. It's okay.
Okay. Get
I don't know.
you some textbooks or something.
I
to
don't
do it.
think you were there for the festival, but we did already have a conversation about how I also
No,
have never felt
I was-
romantic feelings for another person. So
No, I was sick. I've only had romantic feelings
context
for
you don't
one
have.
person, and that's my girlfriend.
I don't feel
Wow.
romantic attraction very often. It happens, but not very often.
Yep, she's the
Don't die.
she's the first one. I was like, wow.
Oh.
I've had platonic relationships before, like queer platonic relationships, but typically I don't feel.
I haven't had any
romantic
platonic
attraction.
one. Well, I mean, well, I haven't had any
I get
platonic
called
ones.
queer. I don't really get it though.
Adeline's
What's up?
my first. So
Queer.
Oh, so a queer platonic relationship is
Oh, I
essentially
know
a
what queer
romantic.
means.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
why you'd call a relationship that though. That's kind of rude.
No. Yeah. No. It's what a type of relationship is called. A queer platonic relationship is is like a romantic relationship, but without the romantic aspect, but with the
Oh,
kind
so
of
the queer is like a
boundaries and
prefix
set
because
up.
it's strange.
No. Because it
No?
is okay. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. It is in all aspects like a romantic relationship minus the romantic feelings. It's set up like a romantic relationship. The boundaries are communicated like a romantic relationship. People do things like they're in a romantic relationship. It just doesn't have the romantic feelings attached.
Ah.
It's
Why do
called
words
queer
not mean what they're
platonic.
supposed to mean?
I don't know. That's just how people decided to label it. Queer
I see.
platonic is because it is technically a platonic relationship, but it is queer in nature because it's not a friendship. It is a type of relationship. So it is under the umbrella of not straight.
Mhm.
I see. Mhm.
Yeah. Learning things. Yeah, I've had platonic relationships like that before. Typically, I don't feel romantic attraction.
Yeah, I've never had a platonic relationship, at least like that. When, um, yeah, no, I've only been in one relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I had a relationship, but I didn't. There was no.
Mm.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're saying you only had one relationship. Are you just talking about your one with Adeline, or?
Yeah, Adeline is my.
No, we talked about this.
Talked about what?
Did you forget again?
Forget what?
I could have sworn there was like a whole conversation
We
about
had a whole
you
talk
having
about
an
your
ex.
toxic ex.
Nope. Never had an ex.
No. Never
Adeline
had
is
an
my
ex.
first. Adeline is my first. I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what an ex is. No.
I know it's a letter on the alphabet.
Do you recall us explaining what it is at
No,
the picnic we had?
we've never talked about
No.
this.
Hmm. An ex is someone that you were previously in a romantic relationship with and are no longer in a romantic relationship with.
Yeah, never had those. I guess.
Never had this.
No.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope. That's why I said when Adeline was like, "Wow."
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I miss my wife, Tails.
You miss your wife, Tails.
Even though we're not married, I miss my wife.
Alright. I'm sorry, I'm looking at all of his channel.
Shut up, shut up, shut
What's
up, shut
going
up.
on in there?
Dumbass doesn't keep track of his shit.
Lamau?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Come on, man. I got a puppy. Blame the puppy. It's the
Whoa.
puppy's fault.
Puppy's fault.
It's not my fault.
Oh yay! 2! Yippee!
Up. This is your first time checking the dog in a hot second.
Oh, wow. Fuck, did I get the... you know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
Huh?
I was like, how did I get to be? But I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna take what I can get. I need to
I'm like
branch
a
out.
guy.
Hey, do you want to be friends? For no reason in particular.
I'm curious about what this hidden reason is.
There is
I'm
no
not
hidden
sure.
reason. I just want more friends. I'm sick of people thinking I'm
Do
mean.
you know how I feel? Do you know how I
I
feel
told-
now? Secret hidden motives behind every goddamn little thing ever. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I told my boy he needed
Yeah,
to get out of the house
yeah.
and make some friends.
Oh my god. Yeah, we could be friends for no reason in particular. Fucking
I
Mike
told
evaporates.
I also need
my
to.
boys to make friends more, so I'm trying to get
also
them out
need-
of the house.
Yeah, because I'm sick of people thinking I'm scary, and I'm not. I mean, I can be, but I'm not.
You're not.
I
I
get
could
told
hold
I'm
you upside
scary.
down. I could hold you by your ankles.
You are very
That-
easy to pick
That's
up.
just a fact.
I think I reminded you that my son's a crocodile. I can pick him up easily. Don't think I can't pick you up, boy.
I can pick you up easily.
Yeah, well, that's because you're strong.
He is our son.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, you are
No,
our son. Oh, I can't be
hold
friends
on.
with my
How's your house,
child.
by the way? I didn't mention.
Huh?
I like your hair. You look like you know the popsicles that are like rocket shaped.
Oh, I have those at my house.
I've never had those.
The Freezy
so
Pops?
I don't know what
But
you're
they
talking
taste real
about.
good.
The Freezy
Ah.
Pops?
It's a compliment, I promise.
Yeah,
They're very
it
good.
feels like a compliment.
I
don't
thought
worry.
those Freezy Pops that look like a rocket ship, I thought they only came in red, white, and blue.
No, they come in different colors. Hollow underscore Rose needs to go to bed because she is working 6 hours.
Oh.
Go to bed.
Good
Are you going to bed,
night.
or are you
Good
just
night,
going to
my
get snug?
sweeties.
Who's
I mean, I'm gonna go get snug, but if we want me to stay and call for a sleepover, I can. But I'll probably be asleep
mean,
by
we're
the
all
time you guys are
important.
done doing lore.
I do want to kind of yap about what we talked about.
Okay.
So I think.
I can go into sleepovers
Okay.
and get snug.
Then
I'll
I'll
just set
be.
up my physical alarm.
Okay. Well, then I will be ending soon, so I don't keep you waiting.
Okay.
What are you looking at, boy?
Alright, I'm gonna take a
Sounds
quick
like
shower
November
first,
going
though.
on,
So
snapping.
I'll be like muted for 10,
Okay.
10 minutes.
You have 10 minutes of lore, boys. Let's make it count. Wait, what are you squinting at? What are you squinting at, boy?
Nothing. I'm trying to do my own law right now. Fuck you.
What is lore? What is lore?
Shut up, man.
Don't have an existential crisis right now.
What existential
You
crisis?
got 10 minutes. We don't have enough time for you to have an existential crisis.
What existential crisis? I'm just a guy. No, I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, why'd you dye your hair, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, like, I agree, it looks nice.
Nice in the
Yeah, no, it looks
Just like
nice.
Reed changing his appearance every 2 goddamn seconds.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be able to.
Yeah.
How is anyone ever meant to draw you ever, dude? Your design changes every other time.
Ignore
you
him.
appear on the
Ignore
server,
him.
Okay,
He
listen.
he
This
he.
is why.
Ignore him. He's having a moment. I don't know what. Sometimes he talks like he's breaking the fourth wall. It's when he gets too.
color, man.
It happens when he gets too focused. Sometimes he gets like too into his writing, and then he starts sprouting nonsense about like people being drawn or like lore and like trustless.
Stupid ass fucking dream for a goddamn reason. What the hell are you doing in my brain anyway? Get out of my goddamn brain.
And things like that. How can I be in his brain when I'm right here? Do you see what I'm saying? You see?
Sure.
You see what- yeah.
I mean, my outfit doesn't change too often. I only have one other one. In this
It's
one.
okay.
Go back to the crop top. Get slutty.
I look what I'm wearing. I didn't.
Oh, shit. Awesome. Anyway.
In my fucking crop top and my fucking bands and
Bands on bands on bands on bands. Taking that money, taking the dance, doing the dance. Anyway, I didn't hear your reasoning, and not that you really need a reason. I just like kind of just like a special occasion. You know, did you just feel like it?
No, well, I talked to you about this, but you didn't seem to understand the concept that like being albino and the fact that dye latches onto melanin
Right.
and having none, the dye comes out very fast. So
Oh,
I just jump around from color to color every now and again. Sometimes I leave it pretty consistent, but
I
I don't
see.
know. I asked Caldera as a joke, and Caldera actually gave me a combo to do, so I did it.
See, I dye my own hair, but I use just like the flower dye or whatever because that washes out easy, so I don't have to worry about. I don't want to. As we mentioned, there was this guy named Reed. He had his hair dyed, and like he did it. I think he did it himself. I don't remember, but point being is like very like it was very cool. It was very pretty, and I thought about going to him about it, but his hair dye was more permanent than what I did. So I was like, is that something I want to commit to? And
That's fair.
but yeah, no, I've had my hair black, pink, and now back to my natural color.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a choice. Regardless of what I use, it comes out easily, so I'm just used to changing it often.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair a different color?
My hair is dyed.
No, I know, but I mean like a different color.
I suppose so. Maybe it's not really something I've ever considered. I've
That'd
just
be cool.
always had it black for a long time.
We should be supportive of our son and dye our hair.
Jesus fucking Christ. Nope.
What?
Nope.
Speak your mind, boy. You're at your father's table in his library. Speak your mind.
I was gonna say that I'm gonna pin you to the wall like an insect.
Whoa!
Put the little pins and insect fangs just hanging on the
Listen,
wall.
this is not Alabama, okay? You just sit right there, young man.
I'm
What?
gonna fucking clobber you.
We haven't locked in that dynamic yet, okay? We can still be fucking silly with it. Do not pull that shit, alright?
You're right.
fucking
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Damn shit. You see this?
Wait a minute. Are you saying? Whatever.
What? What?
I'm not good enough for you anymore. Is that it? Fine. Whatever. I'll just pack my bags and I'll leave. Mel was right.
I don't want to hear.
Mel was right.
Hear that shit after what I heard earlier.
Hey. He had genuine concerns.
Okay.
He did. He made it very apparent that he was not trying to drag Xavier's name through the mud, but he was just concerned about things. I assume Rose told you what he talked to Mal about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you cannot lie. The concerns. Listen.
Talking shit about me.
I'm not
And,
talking
like-
shit. You cannot lie from his perspective. The concerns that he brought to the table It's very
I'm not gonna
valid.
say anything because you're gonna. I'm not gonna say anything for the potential of it happening later. But sure, man, it'll be great.
The concerns he had are valid. Because he's like, yeah, he's very aware that Xavier doesn't. Well, I mean, half of him knows, or half of him doesn't know that Xavier doesn't control Tim. But he's like, yeah, I know Xavier would never make, like, he doesn't control Tim. He doesn't tell Tim what to do. Tim does on his own thing. It's just sometimes Tim might take what he says out of proportion, and then I might get hurt. And it's just like, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're in a dysfunctional family. Welcome.
I'm so tired.
Let's do it. Want some Coke?
Welcome to the family. You want some Coke? What? You didn't even change the name of it. It still says.
Yeah, I know. That's the code name Sugar.
What?
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about.
Would you? What? I won't be. What? Guys, this is a family table. This is a family meeting. Why am I being left out? This is why I need new friends.
Calm down.
What do you mean, new friends?
No, I'm kidding.
It was not an in character.
That was-
What? That
yeah,
was
the-
a scream of anguish.
Oh.
Out of breath.
Oh. What's the name of it? Oh, let's see. Hold on. Sorry, I'm locking in somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. I...
Wait, don't take that answer. No. I'm the one
No,
speaking.
No, I'm just no. You can answer. I just don't know if you should.
Why?
Well, look at the last thing and think about it, man.
Oh.
Should you really? It's okay. You're fine.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. I get it now. I see. I understand now.
Okay. Bro, you shouldn't even be here right now. He should
Fucking
not
idiot.
fucking be here right now. You just invited him in.
Wait, you just said my answer, but louder.
I don't want to fucking be here. I gotta figure out how I. It's okay.
Welcome to Game Grumps. 10-minute power hour. I don't want to do this anymore.
Every moment of my being here.
Is that not
I need
correct?
to check Luna's VOD. I got his ass. I called his ass out, and I need to find the fucking messages.
Oh shit. I was just chilling, man. On my little feet.
I was stuck on a ship. I don't know how I got there. I don't know how or why I got there. I just woke up and I was in a boat.
Drowning.
No.
I'm kidding.
I was on a boat. There were shark
wish it,
piranhas,
but-
though.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun adventure, Dad. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You want to go? You want to go to the aquarium? Let's go. Maybe we'll run into Pebble, and then Pebble, we can talk to Pebble, and maybe we can get in this vlog channel.
You hate it here. There's a Lime channel and just a fucking Pebble account vlog channel.
I cannot wait till the line becomes real.
I'm so
Camping
I
trip
I'm
win.
it's gonna be bad. It's it's gonna be bad.
The game Pebble
You
made.
know why it's gonna be bad?
Why is it gonna
Oh
be bad?
wait, I thought you were talking about the actual. I thought you were talking about the.
No, I'm
Okay,
talking about the
okay,
thing
so
Pebble made.
I've been zoned out. Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna be cool.
How is that gonna be bad?
Mind your business.
No, because I'm affected by it.
No, you know how it's gonna be bad, right?
All right, kinda. I think maybe.
Do you? Oh, oh.
Uh-oh.
I think we yapped about it at one point, but I don't remember. Everything just kind of
Yeah.
merges together. We'll save it for after stream, I guess. But what was I gonna say? You know, Pebble made a game. It's so funny. It's so fun. It's a lime game, and you click it. It's just a click. It's a lime. You just click the lime repeatedly.
Yeah, I was watching him fuck around with it for a little bit one time
He-
in call.
He took a picture. He has the age appropriate establishment now for one of the ads, and I recommend it to. And I don't care. I will boast about this till the day I die. he has it so it'd pop up on the screen and you have to close out. And he has another ad where if you click it, it'll redirect you to a YouTube video. And I thought that was so cool. I'm like, Pebble, you should do that, but with this song for the age appropriate establishment.
Yes.
So now when the age appropriate establishment comes up, it will have a click me button. You click it, it'll take you to the song Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
That's awesome.
I think I'm kind of funny sometimes.
Shut up, man.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you first.
I'll kill you second.
That really sucks. You gotta come in second.
Yeah, first is the worst. Second is the best.
Sure. If that's how you want to look at it, dear
Third
old
will have a
dad.
grenade shoved
What?
down in their chest.
The fuck are you talking
I'm gonna blow you up.
about?
I'm an agent of chaos.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
Danger zone. Batman. Putting people in boxes always works 100%. Hashtag put people in boxes.
This is so true.
Hashtag people.
What?
I can't wait to go to prison. Hopefully.
My father, a fucking criminal.
Yeah.
Tisk tisk. I'm just
Mama, I'm in love with a criminal.
I hate myself.
Mama, I'm in love with a criminal.
Bow, bow.
This type of love isn't physical, rational.
I
Mama.
heard that song in so fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
I remember singing it fucking middle school.
I see.
Oh shit. Dude, he fucking blew up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got sick of him. Anyway, I'm a single
What?
father now. So that was your dad. Would you like to meet your mom? Adeline.
Adeline.
Up,
We've
he's back.
talked. Remember I got stuck in the loop?
All right. Yeah. She thinks you're such a sweetie.
Thank God.
Give me a smile. Okay, never do that again.
Dude, I'm like completely tabbed out and all I hear is I'm like, what?
Rawr. I'm a lion, hear me roar.
Jesus fucking
Alright, let me try again.
Uh-huh.
Rawr.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me try again.
so tired of you.
Yeah? I'm tired of me too, Grandpa.
I can't
I'm done. Hey, don't make me use my dad voice on you.
What fucking dad voice? Eat shit. Eat rocks, old.
You listen to me, young man. Don't you ever talk back to me like that again.
Ew, stop that, please. What the fuck?
Aren't you gonna
let's-
defend me?
Hmm?
That time was an accident. I didn't mean to have the high pitched one. I was trying to get back to my normal.
I need defended.
Huh?
No.
You need what?
Yeah,
You need what?
defended.
Why are you offended? Stop being offended.
No, I said I needed defended because
Ah.
you fucker.
I'm gonna say, we ain't raising no bitch. Take care of yourself. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps.
Bootstraps.
Yeah.
I
Stupid.
fucking. Oh.
Things like, excuse me? Motherfucker, I know you ain't talking. That's it. You're grounded. Get to your room.
What fucking?
Oh, yeah. You're homeless. Oh,
I hate you.
it's okay. I knew this day would come. It's just your teenage rebellious phase. It's fine.
Oh my fucking god, you're dead to me.
See? I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. There's those people he hangs out with at school, Xavier. I'm telling you. They're bad influences.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm hardly paying attention right now because it's so rumour.
You know, I don't feel loved and appreciated in this.
I'm the safe zone's best deadbeat dad, alright? I'm neglectful as fuck.
Ben, I think we need to kill this guy.
It's okay if you do. You just be
I'm
proving
thinking
me,
about it.
just proving me right, and then Mal wouldn't be happy.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? This mic-
I'm so tired, man. I don't care anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Mhm.
Freak him.
God, I hope Free Cam gets you killed one day.
No, because I'm not gonna do it in a situation where I'm gonna be in combat. I'm not that dumb. They're
I
like
hope somebody
cutscenes.
Jumps you from behind.
Then I'd see it because of the free cam. Stupid. I can see
From
in front of me.
behind your Free Cam, dipshit.
Dumbass. They'd be coming towards me. If you're looking at my stream, if they're behind my free cam, they're coming towards me. I would still see them. Are you stupid?
You wouldn't. Oh, you wouldn't.
Look
see
at my
them
stream
before.
right now. I'm looking
No,
right
I
at my
know.
camera.
I don't mean this exact perspective.
This is the only perspective I have. If I'm in a group
gonna
of
shoot
people,
you.
if
I'm
I'm
gonna
in,
shoot you.
look at,
Alright.
try him a bit. Try him.
Copy.
Oh.
Oh.
Another.
Jesus fucking. Crazy concept, but I actually think you're the one who gave me these copies.
Oh, you
So
didn't drink my
technically
coffee.
that's your bottle.
Oh, you didn't
I
drink.
had fucking 40 of them.
I ain't raised no
You-
bitch. Chug 'em. I chugged 48 in one go. Go, 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 go. He's
Are
hey.
you encouraging our son to do drugs?
No, I'm encouraging him to drink.
Oh, coffee.
That's okay.
Exactly. Something, something, something. Chug son. Something, 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 something. Go, you bastard. Go, go. Chug, 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 chug. Chug, 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 chug. That's my boy. Chug, 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 chug. See, I knew he was. I knew he was my kid at least. Yes, yes.
I'm not your kid.
I don't know. You're downing that coffee like me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The more you deny it, the more you just prove me right, boy. You're gonna have to
You
accept it sooner or
Better
later.
back your fucking ass up. I will hit you.
See that forehead? Mwah! No.
You just kiss my forehead?
I'm
You know
proud
how
of
many
you.
germs you have?
I'm proud of you. So yeah, I touched a dead body earlier today.
What?
What?
Yeah, I touched a dead body earlier today. It's the most normal thing I've seen here.
Never kiss me again.
It's on the forehead. Calm down.
Ugh.
He really is in his teenage years. Listen,
What the fuck?
listen,
I wanna.
listen. It's very manly, okay, to express emotion. I'm proud of you, son.
I gotta fucking go. I'm tired of this.
He just doesn't get it. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what.
You talking shit?
No. Come back and sit down. We're always welcome back. We ain't talking shit. I think it's those kids at school. I think it's that boy named Derek. I think he's just fucking.
I think it's because you gave him alcohol. Like,
No,
excessive
it was
amount of
coffee. It was
alcohol.
coffee.
You
I'm not
said-
that
no,
stupid.
You said you.
It was
I said that, were
coffee.
you giving him drugs? And you said no. I was letting him drink, and I said
Yeah, because it was coffee.
Mm,
Because he was
Yeah.
talking about giving me back the coffee, and I was like, "Oh, you didn't drink my coffee," and then he started drinking my coffee that I gave him. I ain't that irresponsible. At least I don't leave my drug bag around for him to look through.
what?
What are we talking about?
Hey, Apollo.
What? My drug bag stays on my person, okay?
Apollo, I think you should go step in the other room. Your father and I are having a talk.
Okay. Wait, fuck you. You're not my dad.
Apollo, we need to have a private conversation. Would you mind stepping out for a second?
There you go. Thank you. Just fucking respect. Damn.
Thank you. Listen here, bitch.
What? I'm listening. What? What?
My
If
drug
you
bag stays on me. My
then how
blood bag
come I
doesn't.
saw him pull out a syringe out of nowhere? Where did he get the syringe from?
Probably from the blood bag. I don't know why he's injecting foreign blood into himself.
He's obsessed with. He is.
It's more of
He
It's like a
he
history.
has a.
It's
I
mish.
Mal and I found the drug lab that he's making. He's making drugs, Xavier.
He showed me the drug lab. I've seen the drug lab.
So then you're aware. He gets it from you.
No.
Yes.
My intelligence and my inventive capabilities. Yes, he's concocting. He's got a drug lab, Orion. He's like a baby. Do you know how sick that is? That's awesome.
That is
Some
That
really
is-
bad shit. Let's go down there and gonna make some fucking money.
so true. Do you think we could actually make money off of that? I mean, I know there's no capitalism, but like, do you think we could actually sell drugs?
Oh,
Do you think he'd be opposed to that if we let him in on a cut?
No, no.
Kind
I
of
think he'd
supply,
do it without the cut.
supply and demand. Oh, look at him sing. He's so happy.
Oh, wow, so talented.
So talented. Man of talents.
A shame he'll have to give up his musician dreams to build a drug empire with us.
Yeah, exactly. It sucks that that's the case. I mean, soon I'm going to be a convicted felon and going to prison. So. You know what? You're right. You've changed my whole perspective on this. We should make a drug empire. Xavier, are we the bad guy?
Oh? Oh, fuck, you made a reference. Hold on.
Ow. Stop. I don't want to be hit with hammers anymore. Mel said,
Such a pussy. Oh my
no,
God.
Mel said I don't have to be hit with hammers anymore if I don't want to be hit with hammers anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It hurts, man. I have so many headaches.
It's okay.
At least space them out. Got nothing in my butt. Fuck you. I mean,
Okay, you can come back in now.
yeah, you can go back in now. We have. Oh wait, I don't think you can hear us because there's a wall.
Oh, very
That's
true.
what people say.
No!
Come back and sit down. We have something to talk to you about. So your father and I have been talking. Hey, we need you to focus. Your father and I.
I'm entranced by his musical capabilities. Maybe we need to rethink this.
No. Don't back out now. Don't back out now. I need you. I need you right now, man. Stand your ground. Hey, listen, Apollo, we've been talking, and you know, we're aware that you have the drug lab, and we're very proud of you. We wouldn't discourage that. How would you like to make a little money?
I thought we didn't have an economy here.
We don't, but like, what if we capitalized on the drug empire?
You can capitalize without money.
Exactly.
But there's a different kind. There's a social sort of currency around here
Exactly.
called addiction.
So I've heard. I mean, you're the one who told me about it.
So many drugs on me at all times.
Mm.
I'm gonna be getting more soon.
Uh-huh.
I'm
So
getting them identified right now, so we know what they do.
So how would you like to capitalize on this?
Because you're making drugs. I've got drugs. I feel like you're... How good are you with chemicals and you know, biochemistry and shit like that, and, you know,
Very
making things?
good.
Wonderful. So when I get the drugs that I have back from the person that I got it from, do you think there's any way that you might be able to, I don't know, work out how to make them? Like, make more of them based on what they are?
Wouldn't we need the same thing that Thug keeps going on about? One of those fucking stands or whatever?
No. That's for, like, magical stuff, right? This is medical.
Oh, true. Yeah,
This is
true.
true. We'd need medical supplies. We'd have to get those from somewhere. I feel like we could get those from somewhere.
Yeah. Drug empire with
Drug Empire.
Dolly could be our under the table supplier,
Yeah.
skim off the top.
Listen. We need to keep people in line. Right? You agree? You express this.
Yeah.
Yeah. People suck at doing that, though. This is so much easier if we just make them do it.
You're just nodding. What do you actually bring to the table? Because I know what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
You've spoken of my benefits and of his benefits, but not of your own.
I'm a wild
benefits.
card.
Yeah, wait a minute.
I'm a wild card.
No, that's not an answer.
I'm a jack of all
It is
trades.
just a pretty face, like that is it.
No.
Oh, so you're selling.
I guess.
Oh,
No,
look at
I'm
that.
joking.
I know.
He's got great intuition. He's quite clever.
I'm good at climbing things. I'm good at escaping.
That doesn't have much to do with Drug Empire.
Yeah, it does. If hey, listen, if I need to get the product out, I just have to be faster
This
than
is
you
true.
two.
Who would challenge our product?
That is true. Well, unless Dolly got greedy and
Oh.
Dolly, oh fuck.
Oh, that's true.
Well, but unless we made a
That's
good,
something
compelling
to get
case to get Dolly on our side,
She's
and
like
like,
part of it.
yeah, and then like I
Who
said,
gives me drugs? You got drugs from her. Wait, what drugs did you get? You never showed me.
yeah, I did. Did I?
Did you? Oh, I don't remember. Well, you didn't give them to me.
Because they're my drugs. I stole them from her.
Oh man, got to them before I could. Well, I suppose it's only fair.
They're throwable
Do you want
drugs.
some mushrooms?
No, I'm okay.
What? Are they throwable? What?
Yeah, they're throwable. They look like this is
Why
not the.
throwable?
Where the fuck? I just saw them. Where the fuck did they go? Oh. Yeah, I have freeze, fire resistance, insomnia 2, slow falling, and instant damage. And I can throw them like a Molotov. Mazel tov. Anyway, yeah. So now we also notice that you quite enjoy singing. So like, if you want a singing career,
I can't have both.
you can't have both.
What?
I'm sorry, but we will We will love and respect whatever decision you make. Just know that your fathers will be continuing this drug empire with or without you. We just ask that if we can use your drug station from time to time.
I don't know, man. This is kind of MySpace, you know. I don't.
And that's
I don't-
fair.
I
That's
don't-
why I'm asking instead of just us going down there and doing it anyway.
I lose my mind.
Which, if you say no, we're probably just gonna do it anyway. So, like,
It's okay.
okay. All right. Well, I feel like there's a yapper who's back from the shower.
Okay,
Then.
my associates are contacting me about
Okay.
other empire, not necessarily drug related things.
What's other empire?
What do you mean? What's other? The empire.
The
Yeah.
Sorry, you're not there yet. You haven't graduated yet.
Oh, he's getting there
He's getting there.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Weirdly quickly. You're kind
Yeah.
of suspicious. Wait.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Just wait a.
I'm 28. The fuck are we talking about?
Can you step out for a second? We need to have a private conversation.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Shit. I didn't realize those work. Wait. What's up?
I don't know if I trust him. He's wormed his way in very quickly.
That is true.
Weird.
That is true.
He's almost too perfect.
Well, I mean, we made him.
That's true. We're perfect. Oh shit, you're right.
Unless.
Huh. Unless what?
You don't think somebody intercepted our creation and tampered with it, do you?
What, to like turn it against us?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
shit.
does kind of act rather violent from time to time.
Does he?
I mean, not well, yeah, he threatens me a lot. I mean, I know that's not really.
Yeah, but like that's probably a trait from me.
Yeah. I can't- yeah.
And you do beat yourself up a lot, so that's probably.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do.
You're a self-definition. Yeah, you don't really help yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. Should we watch? Or should we? Oh shit! Should we not have told them about the drug empire?
No. It's a good test.
It's a good test. Okay. And then if you snitch,
He snitches. I always have plausible deniability.
you gotta teach me how to do that sometime.
Yeah, sometimes.
Here I'm
Apollo,
basic.
you can come back in. Oh, and he's Bonita.
He is Bonita.
Wow,
Wow.
beautiful boy.
A beautiful boy.
Something is off here.
Whatever do you mean?
We need you to do a test. We need you to.
Okay.
We need you to. It's like an initiation. Okay. Come with
Okay.
us.
Oh, okay.
He's so good. I mean, should
Yeah.
we have to?
Well,
let's see.
well, let's give the test. Let's just do the test.
Okay. I mean, if he fails, at least he's got backup.
Exactly.
So talented.
So talented.
Oh.
Okay. First of all, you need to hold this.
Mhm.
Okay, then you need to give it back to me. Okay, now he's bonded and he has to deal with the same consequences we do. Okay, now, drink this.
That I wasn't.
Drink it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay. I
What?
Let me just
See,
So
I, See, this is what we call a bit. So you like you don't have to. No one was holding you at gunpoint or anything.
Apollo drank the apple juice.
And also held the totem.
And also held the totem. Didn't know if that didn't do me. Anyway, hold on. I'm ending, so we're right back.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
So when we do these things called
Awesome.
bits, you don't have to take them seriously, and if no one is like holding you at gunpoint, you don't have to like just do what people say, right? I feel like what that's
God, is this what I'm like?
kind of sometimes. I mean, if it seems cool, you kind of just go with it. I mean, I do the same.
Yeah, it sounded funny, so I did it.
I mean, it was kind of funny. Alright. Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, he's chill.
What?
Don't worry about it. Be careful around fruit.
What? Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm just
You'll be
not
fine.
even gonna ask.
Anyway, I'm gonna pass out down here.
Tube.
I'm gonna pass out and yeah.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Anyway, check out my tube.
YouTube.
I can
It's
put you
very
in the
cool
tube. Do you want to
tube.
be in the tube? I'll put you in the tube. Come with me.
All right, chat. I'm ending. How many people are here? I was gonna end. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I can't wait. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live again, but we're not worrying. We're repoing. So I think maybe live, maybe.